Wake up! Wake up! It's time for trivia school! And if you don't graduate, you die! Hello everybody. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party, but not as you know it. I am the Game Master Dave, hello. You're here to answer questions and play my wicked games. I'm sure some of you will survive. For now. Hi everybody. How are you? It's Trivia Murder Party. I will explain how the rules work. And then we shall get going on things. This is our own custom version of Trivia Murder Party, not on Jackbox, all in Twitch chat instead. I have questions, some relating to general knowledge, some about the streams, some about me, some about Halloween. We'll see how it goes. And everybody can answer. You are able to answer by typing the number of the answer in Twitch chat, or there is an extension that will allow you to click on the screen, and it should appear on stream where people are clicking. Now, we're working on the honor system, so if you don't have honor, you might die. So everybody is keeping track of their own lives. Everybody has one life. There is a stream elements command. Everybody has one life. When you have a life, you post the heart emoji. If you've lost your life, then you post the skull emoji. There will be trivia questions with multiple choice answers. Everybody will answer. If too many people get the answer wrong, then we'll go and play a murderous minigame, where everybody who got the question wrong has to try and survive. And if they don't survive, they lose their life. And we'll keep going like that until there's less people alive. And then there's a final showdown where everybody competes to win. If you still have a life, then you could use that life during the final showdown. And then if you still get if you get an answer wrong, then you still get to be a ghost. If you're a ghost, or you become a ghost during the showdown, you can still play along, but if you get even one thing wrong, you're gone. You cannot win. And we'll do that, and hopefully we'll get down to just one person alive before I've run out of things. I don't think the extension works on mobile, Lady Mephistopheles. But it's, if you just type in chat, I'll be able to see. And yeah, there's no code. The code is twitch.tv/longestday. Yes. So, yes, everybody get your lives ready. Everybody post the number of lives that you have. If you're confused, do not worry. I'll explain everything as we go along. So everybody post the number of lives you have. This is a test. You're using the screen extension to boop my nose. Don't do that. That's a death-worthy offense. Very good. Yes. Zoom with a different heart, but I will accept it. Well done. Everybody has one life currently. That is correct. So. Oh yes, and remember, this is the honor system, but I am watching you. So, don't think I can't see you. I've got my little CCTV room where I'm keeping an eye on all of you. There you are, I see you. With your hearts. Don't laugh at me, Mochi Doodle. I'm in charge here. I'm behind you, yeah. The voice is distracting. I don't know what you mean. This is my voice. It's all part of the experience. I have to distract you with the voice. Please change back. How about I change it ever so slightly? Hang on. How about now? It's not quite as low as it was. I could go up one more, even one more. There you go. Okay. We're going up to 2 semitones, and that's what you get. No, you don't get regular Dave. It's not allowed. It's spooky. We're throwing a cat at the CCTV camera. Sure. I'm watching. I'm keeping an eye on everything that's going on, including the spooky, scary skeletons. Okay. Is everybody ready? Regular Dave's not here, man. Yes, yes. Now, if everybody knows what's going on, we shall move over to the question round. I'm keeping an eye on all of you. If we go over here. There you go. Look, oh, it works. I can see the click map. There you go. You've all clicked in places where my face was. Good job. There we go. This is the creepy hallway where you see things. Yes, you're all clicking. If you click too early, maybe you'll have clicked in the wrong place when the question appears. But if everyone's ready, we can go ahead and start with the first question. Aha! Who is the only president to serve more than 2 terms? Is it Ronald Reagan, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Abraham Lincoln, or George Washington? Now you can click on the screen, or these are the numbers. So it's 1, Ronald Reagan, 2, Franklin D. Roosevelt, 3, Abraham Lincoln, and 4, George Washington. So you can type the number in chat, or you can click on the stream. It looks like almost everybody's gone for answer number 2. Somebody's gone for George Washington. I guess we'll see. Oh, and yeah, did I forget to mention, you're also on a time limit. Hey, you had a bit longer on that one, because it was the first question. Are all the questions going to be American focused? Oh, well, I guess you'll find out. I did not select the non-US centric option on the menu. So, time's up. Let's have a look and see who put Franklin D. Roosevelt. I think most people got it right. So, we will not kill anybody this time. However, there are more questions. Everybody be ready for another question. Which of the following is a genuine Pokemon type? Is it air, earth, dark, or light? Choose your answers now. Put the numbers back up in case you can't remember where they are. There they are. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Everybody has to choose. Lots of people going for 3. Is it 3? Oh, time's up. Which of you chose? I mean, all of you chose the right answer. I really want to murder you all, but I guess I'll have to wait. Buddha, thank you for the 6 months. I don't have the overlay enabled. Maybe I can add it. Hang on, I think it's still here somewhere. Nope, that's the wrong one. It's not that one. I guess we'll live without it for now. Maybe I'll add it later. But thank you, Boodot. For Boodot and anybody else who was late. You all have one life by posting a heart. If you lose your life in a minigame, then you have to post a skull. And remember, I'm watching you. I see you all. Yes, there you are. Back here. Don't mind the creepy eye. Oh no, the question's running again. Time's running again. No, you all got that Pokemon question correct. Good job. But can you get the next question correct? Who is the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town? Is it Ichabod Crane, Edward Scissorhands, Jack Skellington, or Victor Frankenstein? Choose now. You must choose. Yes, Boodot, you have one life. I see you. Well done. Lots of people choosing Jack Skellington. Maybe that's the right answer. Maybe the questions are too easy. Maybe they'll get harder. Time's up! Who chose Jack Skellington? Everybody did. Well done. Congratulations. No minigames this time. Yes, the other people were from other things. But the next question... This is a different type of question. Which of these is not a Dungeons and Dragons episode title? No cheating, I'm watching you. Is it The Slimy Sewer, Things That Go Bump in the Night, Magpie Kills a Child, or 3, 2, 1, Activate? The time starts now. Choose the answer. Andy Pants, do you think you've got an advantage here? Well, looks like everybody's got the right answer anyway, because everybody put Magpie Kills a Child. It almost happened, but it wasn't the name of the episode. Very good. But if you all get the next question right, then we're going to go play a mini-game anyway. Arian, thank you for the 4 months. Welcome to the spooky, scary trivia stream. Grab a life and go on in. The next question. If everybody gets this one right again, then we're going to go play a mini-game anyway. I'm plotting murder. Yes I am. Answer the question. This one. Which celebrity's name at birth was Reginald Dwight, Mickey Rooney, Jack White, Woody Allen, or Elton John? Choose now. You must choose now. Andy Pants with the 5 gift subs. Thank you, Andy Pants. There's a spooky train. Wow. Look at that. You're all so smart with your correct answers. Well, I'll show you who's smart, because we're gonna go play a scary, scary mini-game. Let's go! Ooh. Yeah, you thought you were smart, didn't you? But no, now you're in my domain. Ooh. Look, this is... I float around here. Ooh, scary. Ems with the gift sub. Thank you, Ems. Now, we're gonna play a little game of password. I'm gonna think of a word, and then you're all going to have to type the word that I'm thinking of. But I'm not going to tell you what it is, so you have to guess what you think my password is. And maybe I'll give you a hint, maybe I won't. But I'm going to give you a little bit more time, but I need you to type what you think my password is in the chat. It's just one single word, and if I see anybody get it, then maybe I won't kill you. Let's see. Everybody start typing. I'm gonna bring up the time. Ooh, the spooky time. It's going slower, but it's still counting down. Lots of people with lots of words. I don't see my password yet. Would you like a hint? My password is pink and green. Ooh, time's going down quickly. Okay. Roll it back so you get more time. My password is spiky. Part of my password is sometimes spicy, sometimes acidic, sometimes cold. Part of my password can fly. My password is also a fruit. Some people have got my password. If anybody hasn't typed my password in, by the time this ends, oh, you're out of time. My password was dragon fruit. If you didn't type dragon fruit in the chat before the time ran out, then I'm afraid you lose a life. Did anybody lose a life? I see 7 cats, you were a little bit late, but I'll let you off this time. By roller, you didn't type it. Oh dear. What a shame. People still have lives. Did anybody lose their life in the minigame? No, you're all still alive. Well, I guess I'll just have to try and kill you harder. But first, we need more trivia questions. We're too good at the game, yes. Well, I guess we'll find out. Back to the spooky hallway. And the next question is, which of these animals is a rodent? I'm going to speed up the time again. Back to there. There you go. Is it a koala, a wolverine, a bat, or a beaver? Find the rodent. Lots of people saying beaver. Time's up! The correct answer was beaver! Now, Misadventure, I saw you type 3. That's... since everybody's getting all of them right, I guess Misadventure and anyone else who didn't answer in time. You're not dead yet, however, we are going to go play another spooky, scary minigame. So, if we go over to the scary kill floor. Ooh! Scary. There's a clown on the wall. Now, what we're going to do this time, to see whether Misadventure lives or dies, and anybody else, I didn't see anyone admitting that they didn't answer the question, but we are working on the honor system. However, Misadventure, you get to spin the Wheel of Death! Hooray! I really need to wash my curtains. My curtains are fine. That's the way the clown likes them. So, Misadventure, are you ready to spin the Wheel of Death? This is your chance, yes. Let me know if you're ready, and we'll spin the wheel. Or maybe I'll just spin it anyway. Good luck, yes. Let's see how you do on the Wheel of Death. It's the wheel, there it goes. It's spinning. What do you get? Oh, unfortunate. You win death. Round of applause for death. Oh, I'm sorry, Misadventure. I'm afraid you have lost your life. Oh, that's unfortunate. Rip Misadventure. Yes, F's in the chat. Round of applause for death. There's a skull. Too bad. No skull, no life for you anymore. Everybody else still alive? I guess we'll find out if anybody's gonna get any more questions wrong. But now it is, I had way too much fun setting this up. Well, yes. Maybe I did. But, I guess it depends how many of you die. If you all live to the end, then I'll regret not making the questions harder. Speaking of questions... Oh, a little bit of overlap with the music. Never mind. Next question. What song features the lyrics, "We don't need no education"? Is it "Don't Stand So Close to Me", "Hot for Teacher", "Another Brick in the Wall Part 2", or "School's Out"? Click on the answer or type it in the chat. Here are the numbers. Most people picking 3. Time's up. Who of you chose "Another Brick in the Wall"? I think almost everybody. Well, you can stay alive for now. The next question. What is the name of the melty cacao? Is it Hoots, Bingle-Schmidt, Smooge, or Jeff? Where's the pocket watch? There it is. Name the owl. Yes, there it is, in the chat. It does help that that is the name of the emote. Who chose Smooge? Oh, there's the noise, it's gone. Smooge. Everybody got it correct. Well done. But there's always more questions. And we'll see if anybody can get this one wrong. Prior to pumpkins, what produce item was the traditional foodstuffs of choice for making jack-o'-lanterns? Answer now. These are the numbers. Nobody wants to select coconuts? No? You don't want to do coconuts? Can we have an emoji named Bingle-Schmidt? Maybe. Looks like everybody's gone for turnips. The correct answer was turnips. Okay, you're all so smart. I get you. The drink of choice is a wine glass full of blood. Because I'm evil. Okay, next question. What was the first anime film to win the Best Animated Picture Academy Award? It's Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, Ghost in the Shell, or Akira? Select your anime now. Yeah, maybe you're not so smart this time. It's a split vote. Everybody's all over the place. Ooh. Time's up. The correct answer, the Best Animated Picture Academy Award, went to Spirited Away! Well, it looks like a few of you got that question wrong, so maybe it's time for another murderous minigame! Ah! Not that death again. Never mind. Okay. Welcome everybody. This time, we're going to play a game of flags. I'm going to put a flag on this screen. And what you have to do is pick the right option for which flag you think it is. We play Flaggle a lot, maybe some of you can get the right answer. But let's find out. If you got the last question correct and you picked Spirited Away, you don't have to pick a flag. You can just guess to yourself. But tell me, is this the flag of Lesotho or Eswatini? Vote now. You can click on the screen, or you can type it in the chat. If you get it wrong, you will die. It's split. What are people saying? Let's see what the correct answer was. This is the flag of Eswatini! Well, I saw some of you posting the wrong thing, so I guess that means some people are going to die! Oh no, there's dogs! Oh, too bad. I saw some people dying. Arian's dead. Lady Mephistopheles is dead. Ray Tracer is dead. Oh, that's too bad. Well, sorry everybody. I guess the questions aren't too easy after all. Oh, Paula's dead as well. Oh, too bad. I guess we'll have to play more Flaggle. But not before. You have to answer more questions! Oh, the time's going already. Go away, timer. Okay. Back into the hotel halls. The next question is, which of these songs does not begin with a drum solo? Is it Billie Jean by Michael Jackson? Walk This Way by Aerosmith? Jump by Van Halen? Or My Sharona by The Knack? Choose your answer quickly before the time runs out. If you don't answer in time, it counts as getting it wrong. Oh, time's up. I see some people split. But which have you picked? Jump by Van Halen. I think I only saw one person who got that correct. Wow. That's too bad. You're not dead yet, Zoom Zoom. I guess we'll have to see what happens in the next murder game. Let's go. Welcome to the killing room. Now, for this game, how about a little game of dice? I have here, in front of me, some dice. Ooh, look at the dice. Everybody who didn't answer Van Halen for the last question, you're going to choose a dice. And if you pick one of the dice in the bottom half, then I'm going to roll them all, and then the 3 dice with the lowest numbers I will eliminate. So, we have the white dice, the red dice, the peachy orange dice, the purple dice, the green dice, and the most special dice of all, the dice with a duck in it. You can kind of see him, right?
Select the dice that you want. Everybody who didn't answer Van Halen, that was quite a lot of you. Quickly, pick the dice. There's people posting ducks. There's a red, there's a red, there's a red, there's a white, a purple, a duck. Purple, duck, purple. All unlucky red, or duck. Seems like no one's picking the green, orange, or the white. Well, I guess if they're the best, then a lot of people are gonna die. If the duck fails me, you will roast it on an oar. You were orange until you saw the duck. That's fair. Okay. Has everybody chosen their dice? Let's go for a roll. I'm gonna roll them all at once. Oh, I dropped one. One of them's trying to escape already. Let's roll them and we'll see what we've got. The red dice is an 11. Try and hold it so you can see it. I'm not cheating. The purple dice was an 8. Put that on the low side. Then 11. The duck dice was a 6. Oh no. That's the lowest. The white dice was 15. The green dice was 16. And the orange dice was a natural 20. So, if you had chosen the orange, the green, or the white dice, you'd still be alive. However, I think all of you picked red, purple, or the duck. So, I guess it just wasn't your lucky day. Too bad. Sorry, everybody. Time's up. Squish. Yes, too bad. That didn't go too well. Let's see, who's still got a life? Mochi Doodle? Andy Pants? Wow. That was quite a lot of you. Is it just Mochi Doodle and Andy Pants who's still alive? Yes, gambling will get you every time. Never trust the DM to roll dice with you. I was perfectly honest in that one. Well, unless anybody else comes forward to tell me they're still alive, looks like it's time for a showdown. Well, only 4 limbs remain in a chat of 25. Correct. It was a bad idea to trust the duck. But do not worry, because if you're dead, there is still a chance that you can win the showdown. As we go back to the killing floor for the final showdown. Not bad. There we go. Here we are. Just in time for the final showdown. And what we're going to do... Oh, I'm going to stay in the middle. For the showdown, we're going to play a little game of higher or lower. So, I'm going to show you images of 2 Longest John's videos. And I need you to tell me if the next video has more or less views than the previous one. This attic reminds you of the weird attics in 7 Days to Die, with better graphics, sure. This is my attic. Yes, everybody can play this. However, if you are a ghost and you get an answer wrong, then you disappear into the darkness, never to be seen again. Andy Pants and Mochi Doodle, if you get one wrong, you become a ghost. And then you can still play. So, I'm going to turn the click map back on. and you can click on the one that you think has more views, or you can just type higher or lower in the chat. So, if everybody's ready, we have The Curse over here. Ooh, spooky. Which has 195,000 views. Does Bonnie Ship the Diamond have more or less views? Is it higher or is it lower? Either click the one you think is higher, or type higher or lower in the chat. I'm gonna put the timer up. Tick tock, tick tock. Ooh, it seems pretty evenly split on the click map. Everybody in chat says higher. Misadventure says lower. Let's find out. The correct answer is higher! Bonnie Ship the Diamond has 398. So, into the void with you. Yes, so, darkness has come for Arian. That's too bad. Reset the click map. And then we move on to the next video. You don't get a life back if you're a ghost and you get one wrong. You do not regain a life. However, you just survive. I realize I don't have an emote for if you're a ghost and you disappear. No, if you're a ghost and you get one correct, you're still a ghost. You just haven't disappeared. But I need you to tell me if Scrooge has a higher or lower view count than Bonnie Ship the Diamond. Click on the screen or type higher or lower in the chat. Everybody's saying lower. Everybody's clicking on Bonnie Ship the Diamond. Let's find out. Oh, I didn't put the timer up, but I think everybody's got their votes in. Let's find out. Scrooge is lower! I think most people were correct in that one. Let's have a look. Let's see who's still alive. D, you're still alive? Yes, good. Has anybody got a good idea for what to put in the chat if you've disappeared? Tell you what, do a Bible thump. If you type Bible thump in the chat, it's the crying emoji. And that's... or a hype cow. Mochi Doodle and Andy Pants are both still alive. And then Ghosts, if you type a skull to let me know you're still alive. Angeline is not alive. Too bad. I see 7 Cats, still a ghost. Lady Mephistopheles, still a ghost. Ray Tracer's still a ghost. D, still a ghost. Amras is gone. Mrs. Venture, there's no space in Bible Thump, but sure. That works. Paul Marie is a ghost. Tony's dead. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. This time we're going up against Scrooge. Does Ashes, without a video, just from the Cure's What Ails Ya album, is that a higher or lower view count than Scrooge? Does it need colons? I don't know how to type colons. Somebody selected Scrooge. People saying higher, T says lower. I wonder what it could be. Let's throw the pocket watch back up. There it is. Oh. What am I doing? I'm skipping the timer. I'm sorry. Looks like there's 2 or 3 on Scrooge. Everybody else on Ashes. The correct answer is... higher! Ashes from the Cure's What Ails You album has 2.6 million views. That's a lot of views. Wow. D, I'm sorry. You're gone. Eddie Mephistophelies, still a ghost. Cure's What Ails You, your favourite album? Nice. Do you listen to just the YouTube video with this little animation that I made from the artwork? Andy Pants is a ghost. Mochi Doodle's still alive. Ooh, it's getting close. Still trying to get down to one person, whether it's a ghost or a living person. Still some ghosts. Okay. The next one. We're looking at Oak and Ash and Thorn, the Forest music video. Does it have a higher or lower view count than Ashes from Cure's What Ails You? Here's your timer. Tell me higher or lower, or click on the video that you think is higher. No tabbing out to go to YouTube to look up the answer. That's cheating. Everyone's going higher. Somebody's clicked on Ashes. Time's up. 2 people clicked on Ashes. 7 Cat says lower. The correct answer was... higher! We lost 2 or 3 people on that one. Ooh, it's like I'm part of the video. I'm a spooky ghost. Ghost of a tree. Actual Mochi is trying to sit on your phone. Well, if the cat prevents you from typing an answer, then you die. That's how it works. Pyrola's double dead. Too bad. Cat trying to kill you. Checks out. Yes. The next one. We're looking at Oak and Ash and Thorn with 3.6 million views, or God Rest You, Yea, Merry Gentleman. Yes, God Rest Me, Merrill Gentleman. Tell me, is the Christmas song on YouTube with no video, does that have a higher or lower view count than the high production fan favorite song God Rest You, Jerry Mendelbaum? Yes. Well, I don't think anybody got that wrong. It's lower. Only 117,000 views. Maybe it'll go up again this Christmas. I guess we'll find out. But next, we're looking at the Haulaway Joe, 100,000 subscriber special. The one on the SS Great Britain, where we got a big table and we put it in the middle of the boat. So I need you to tell me, does it have a higher or lower view count than the Christmas song? More or less than 117,000. Time's ticking away. Looks like everybody is going for Haulaway Joe, saying higher. Let's have a look. The correct answer is higher. Of course it is. Everybody knows this one. However, do you know this next one? We're looking at Pay Me My Money Down, filmed in a car. Does it have higher or lower views than 134,000? No, ghosts cannot resurrect, and people who have completely disappeared from being a ghost, I'm afraid you are gone forever. Or at least until we play the next game. Oh, it's a split one. We're going to lose some people. I'm counting 3 for Haulaway Joe, 4 for Pay Me. Yes, D, you can just play for fun. Let's find out. The correct answer was Lower! Pay Me My Money Down has less views than the resurrected Haul Away Joe. So, who's still going? Either alive as a human or as a ghost. Pyrola is triple dead. Derpy's still a ghost. Still hanging on. Mochi's still alive as a person. Wow. Boodot's back. Boodot, are you a ghost? You've missed most of the rounds. I'm afraid we killed you while you were away. Andy Pants, Paula Marie, Derpy, all still ghosts. Boodot's in limbo. Mochi's still a living human, I guess. If we can't decide a winner before I run out of higher or lowers, then Mochi will just win. But maybe this next one will catch more people out. Because it is the Sea of Thieves shanty sung by the Longest Johns. We shall sail together with our floating heads. Does that have a higher or lower view count than Pay Me My Money Down at 104,000 views? Sea of Thieves is popular, but this is also a more recent video. Will that affect it? Lots of people saying lower, anime dev higher, or I'll sink my ship. Well, there's a couple of marks on Pay Me. The correct answer is lower. Oh, yes, it has only 97,000. That's a close one. That's 104 to 97. Could not have been closer. Oh dear. Anybody still a ghost? Andy Pants is gone. Ray Tracer's gone. Paula, Derpy, you still alive? Mochi's still going. Nice. Derpy's still a ghost. Wow. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Use a laugh. Zoom Zoom's still a ghost. Nice. Okay. The next one. We're looking at the Here's a Health community project. I'll reset the click map. People cheering on Mochi Doodle. Does the first community project have more or less than 97,000 views? There's one marker on We Shall Sail Together. There's a few on Here's a Health. I haven't put the timer up, but you've got 5 more seconds. Here's a Health was the first project, yes. Most people saying higher. Let's... Oh, the music exploded. I guess that's cue to see what it was. It is in fact lower. I saw... Look at all of these marks on the right, and there's one on the left. The first community project video only has 83,000. So Derpy got that correct. Did that knock Mochi down to being a ghost? Oh no, sorry, that was the one from 2 months ago. Lever Johnny was the first one. I apologize, I misled you. That was the that wasn't the first one, it was the most recent one. But it was a clever trick, so if I caught you out, then... Aha! No, that round is not void, Boodot. It was just a way to kill more of you. Mwahahaha. Mochi Doodle's still alive. Is anybody else still a ghost? Or do we award the win to Mochi Doodle? How's it going? Derpy's still a ghost. Boodot? No, you're not a ghost anymore, Boodot. You're dead. We're using Bible thump as the dead emoji and the skull as the ghost emoji. I should have made a ghost one as well as the skull. Sure. Well, I mean, people saying Mochi deserves the win. I guess that's up to Derpy. If Derpy wants to keep going. Budok doesn't count. Are there any more ghosts still alive? Oh, Loading Ready Run has a good animated ghost emote. Derpy's willing to step down and give the win to Mochi Doodle. That is very generous. I guess everybody else gets run over by a car. And congratulations to Mochi Doodle. Here we go. And we'll put your name as a winner. Congratulations. And we'll play the winner song. Round of applause for Mochi Doodle. I'll take the exit, just looking for a place to stay. Congratulations, Mochi Doodle. There's only moonlight, the sky is black. I'm really lost, but I can't turn back. What's that ahead? A hotel with a vacancy. Do I check in? Will I check out? There's no one near to hear me shout. Trivia, I'm at a party, and I feel the dread. If I can't answer these questions, I'm gonna wake up dead. Trivia, I'm at a party, in this murder hotel. Realised I tried singing along whilst I've got a pitch shifter on my voice, so there's zero chance I was in tune. Congratulations, Mochi Doodle. Commiserations to everybody else in chat. It was a good try. You tried. And that means that I did promise that there would be a prize. So, Mochi Doodle, you get VIP. You're now a VIP of the channel. Congratulations. It will forever show you as a victor of Trivia Murder Party. Round of applause for Mochi again. Everybody is very impressed. I'm just going to reset a couple of things, and then we're going to go again. Everybody comes back to life, and we get to play the thing again. It's going to be great. There is a VIP prize now, yes. You're going to have to try. But remember, no cheating. I will be watching. Always watching. I'm staring at the screen. Well, that was it for the first round. But who's ready for another round? I'm just going to perform my special satanic ritual to bring the dead back to life. And while I do that, let's watch the intro video. Hey, chat. Chat. Did you know that the first trivia murder party happened in ancient Rome, and at the end of it, Julius Caesar got stabbed? Not really. But that would be cool if that was true, wouldn't it? Welcome, everybody. It's Trivia Murder Night. Everyone can play. Anyone could win. But probably most of you will die. Hello. I've brought you all back to life. Congratulations. You are no longer ghosts. You return to the world of the living. I'm watching you again. Hooray. Stream Elements telling you how to play. Marchidori, you've got to leave. Well, congratulations on winning. You retire a champion. Everybody else, you are alive. There you go. Post a heart so that I know you're alive. You don't get resurrection sickness. I'm better at resurrecting people than the settlers on RimWorld. You are absolutely fine. You don't need to sleep for an entire day. Yes, there are more trivia questions to be had, more deadly minigames to play, and at the end of it we will crown another victor of Trivia Murder Night, and create a new VOP in the channel. Necromancer confirmed, yes. I romance all of the necks. That's what I do. Here in my sexy purple living room with a very nice double bass down there. Occasional ghosts. And, oh, there's a violin as well. I'm very musical. And a piano. Wow. This is a musician's haunted living room. Did you boo me? Or did you boo Boodot for making for a necromancer joke? We both made terrible necromancer jokes at the same time. Yes, I'm so fancy. But everybody's back alive, and it's time you booed Boodot. Good. I agree. Liberace's living room, but when the power is out. Correct. Nice. So, oh, there's one of my ghosts, just hanging around with a lantern. Nice. Now, it's time for Trivia Murder Party Part 2. Too spooky, fast, furious, too spooky, too trivia. Something like that. I'll think of a better name next time. Electric Spookaloo. Trivia Murder Party 2 Electric Boogeyman. Too trivia, too deadly. Yes. More questions! Welcome back, everybody. It's time for more questions. And I'm going to be watching you like a hawk to see who gets any of them wrong. And if you do, I'll take you to the kill room. And who knows what'll happen there. Probably death. So the next question, or the first question, don't click on my face. I'll send you to the kill room if you click on my face. No, stop it. Stop it. No. Fine. I'm going to be less lenient this time. If you get any answers wrong, maybe we'll go straight to the kill room and see who dies. Okay, first question of the night. In 2016, which Halloween candy was the most common in the US? Starting again with a US question. Here are your numbers, if you're typing in chat. Somebody's clicked really far off. Oh, they've moved it now. Looks to be pretty split. Nobody's going for Twix. No one likes a Twix. That's too bad. Seems to be pretty split. Who said candy corn. I think about maybe 50% got it correct. But that means 50% got it wrong. And you know what that means? To the killing room! Oh, not a death. Sorry. Carry on. Welcome back to the killing room, everybody. And we're going to play a little game of chalices. You remember how chalices works? This is one of the games from the regular Trivia Murder Party. However, this one's a little different because I've got chalices right here. Ooh, look at the beautiful chalices. Now, inside these receptacles, there are various liquids. Some of them are good, however some of them are not. So I need everybody who didn't pick candy corn for the last question has to select one of these mugs. I'll try and hold it so they're positioned in the right way. There we go. So number 1 is this, which I got from the Roman baths in Bath. Number 2 is this nice Japanese mug that I got from Switzerland, I think? This Longest John's tankard with Adventure Time stuff on it. Number 4 is this shot glass that has an old video game on it, I think a tank thing. And number 5 is the Carroties butt mug. So, yes, you have to choose which vessel you're going to drink from, and then in order to demonstrate which one is poison and which one is not, I will drink them myself and then let you know if you've been poisoned. So, everybody select your chalices. I see a 3, I see a 2, I see a 1, a couple of 5s, another 3. People clicking on the screen, that's a 1, a 3 and a 5. Looks like no one's gone for 4. Interesting. Anybody want to change their mind and go for 4? Angeline's on 2. If you pick the wrong one, I will drink the poison and then tell you that you got poisoned. So if I die, then it's your fault. But I will pass the death on to you, because I'm magic like that. Okay. Evil Dave is immune to poison. Maybe I'm just resistant. Has everybody chosen their chalice? We're gonna go through. Maybe I'll tell you what the poison is. Number 1, okay. Number 1, Amras typed 1 in the chat. And someone else clicked on it. So, I guess we're gonna find out. Did anyone else select 1? There's also Amras clicking. Well, let's see what Amras chose. Ah! Ugh. That one is cider vinegar. It's quite nice, but it's mostly disgusting. So, Amras, I'm afraid you die due to vinegar poisoning. That's too bad. That's unfortunate for you. Sorry, Amras. Number 2. Who picked number 2? Angeline? Anybody else? No, vinegar is bad. That's one of the bad ones. Angeline chose number 2. Let's see. Give it a sniff. That's... Yeah! That's also bad. That's lemon juice. Yeah. I'm going by taste rather than what's actually poisonous. That's terrible. Lemon juice. No, I'm sorry, Angeline. You die to lemon juice. Number 3! Who selected number 3? It's not fresh lemon juice either, it's from a preserved bottle. Paula said 3. D said 3. Anyone else for number 3? From the nice Longest John's tankard. Yes, I'm poisoned by lemon juice. Number 3. Number 3 is Kraken, which is fabulous. We like Kraken. So number 3 is not poison. So everybody who selected 3 gets to stay alive. Well done. Number 4. Who said 4? Did anyone select 4? There's a click on the screen for number 4. Did someone pick 4? You knew that Longest John's mug would never steer you wrong. Yeah, that's fair. Who picked number 4, the shot glass? Kraken is alcohol, yes, but it's not. I'm using a loose definition of poison as to what I like to drink. 86, you said 4. But you're also crafting, so not really playing. That's fine. But number 4 was a delicious shot of water. Ah. Oh no, I poured lemon juice on myself. Oh dear, I thought this might happen. Ah, there's lemon juice dripping on me. It truly was poison. Hang on. Let me go sort this out. I'll be right back. Poisoned by my own chalice. Okay. Dab lemon juice. Well, that was definitely poison. Because it got me lemony. Okay. The last one was the Carroties mug. I'm back for the Carroties mug. Who said number 5? Let's have a look. Irola said 5. And Boodot said 5. Let's have a go. Lemony Dave's Scariest Day, yeah. This one is... that's hot sauce. Yeah. I'm glad I had that at the end and not before the vinegar or the lemon juice. No, the water is not poison. Water is good for you. Ah. I need to get rid of these chalices now. That was disgusting. Oh, I'm sticky and my mouth is on fire. Oh dear, that was a terrible round. Why did we do that? But, congratulations to everybody who chose 3 and 4. 3 and 4 were not poisoned by my standards. Congratulations. Everybody who didn't pick 3 or 4, I'm afraid you died. Right on the stairs. Too bad. Sorry everybody. But, here we go. We'll come back here. Let's see who's still alive. Ems, Paula, Derpy. D. 7 cats. Miss Venture, Arian, Andy Pants. Antonine's a ghost. Donny Jack's star. That's random. Boodop's a ghost. Twitchy Yakko's still there. Lady Mephistopheles. Amrest is a ghost. You got the candy corn right, but you guessed the mug wrong. Then you're fine, Zoom Zoom. You don't have to play the murder game if you get the question right. That's how Trivia Murder Party works. So we're sticking to those rules. Okay. Next question. Not the timer. Go away. Okay, back to the spooky hallway. And the next question is, what is the longest running Broadway show by number of performances, not by amount of time? Is it Cats, Grease, Phantom of the Opera, or The Lion King? You're eating lemon candies out of spite. That's fair. Ooh, this one seems a bit split. Time's up. Seems about 50-50 on The Lion King and Phantom of the Opera. And there's a few people saying Cats. The correct answer was Phantom of the Opera. I think quite a few people got that wrong. So I guess it's time to go play another murderous minigame. Let's go! Welcome back to the scary clown room. With the spooky ghost, that's me. Everybody who didn't say Phantom of the Opera for that answer has to play a little game I like to call Save the Last Shanty, which isn't a dancing game, as you might suspect. It is in fact a word order game. I'm going to show you some random words from a particular sea shanty. And then I need you to post these words in the correct order into Twitch chat. And no cheating and just copying what someone else does. We're on the honor system. So I'm expecting you to do your own work. I'll give you a little bit of time and then I'll start the countdown. If everybody's ready, please put these words in the order that they first appear in the sea shanty. I'm not telling you which sea shanty, but the words are leave, whale, slack, billy, line, creed, wellerman, tea, and bully. Oh, I wonder which shanty it could be. Think about where these words first appear in the lyrics. And then I need you to type all of the words into one sentence and post it in the chat. I'm going to start the timer now. If you're not finished by the time the watch stops, then I'm afraid you will die. Quickly. Type the words. It's also a typing challenge. I haven't seen anyone type anything yet. You're running out of time. I'll give you slightly more time. There you go. Some people are starting to put it in. You need all 9 words. There we go. Time's up. Let's have a look. D, you only typed 6 of the words, but I think you said you got that one right. You just wanted to do that one for fun. 7 Cats says Billy T. Bully Wellerman. Arian only has 6 words. Andy Pants has all of the words. Misadventure, you've only got 8 words. You're missing one. Oh no. Well, let's have a look at the correct order. Billy, T, Bully, Wellerman, Leave Whale, Line, Creed, Slack. High Roller, you got Slack and Creed the wrong way around. Ems, Billy, Wellerman, T. No, you put T in the wrong place. Because the name of the ship was the Billy O.T. So T is there. Did anyone get it right? Andy Pants, Billy, T, Bully, Wellerman, Leave Whale, Creed, Line. Leave Whale, Creed, Line, Slack. That's wrong. It's Leave Whale, Line, Creed, Slack. There's Line appears in multiple places throughout. Well, from what I can see, everybody got it wrong. At least everybody who was part of that game, because you got the answer wrong. So I'm afraid that everybody who didn't get the trivia question right suffers an unfortunate accident. Let's see what happens to you. You got squashed. Sorry everybody, you've been squashed. Boom. Zoom Zoom, you're so happy you got Phantom right. That's good. Lots of ghosts. Who's still alive? Lady Mephistopheles, Zoom Zoom, D, Artsy, Angeline, Donnie. What was it that squashed you? Some kind of generic spherical weight. Arian's a ghost. Many, many ghosts. That's too bad. Attack of the Giant Malteser. Yes. Well, could have been a bowling ball. I'm not sure. I managed to get a lot of the videos from the actual game itself. You can just go into the folder of the game and pull out all the videos. But it's time for another question. And I've got all of the music as well, because it's fun. Okay, next question. What is Xander's surname? Is it Davis? Is it Vegetable? Is it Fleetfoot? Or is it Brush Spark? If you don't know who Xander is, then I'm afraid you might be out of luck. Or you could just vote with everybody else and hope they're correct. A lot of votes for 4. Somebody's voted in the middle. Time's up. Who said Brush Spark? I think everybody did. Congrats. Was that one marker over on Fleetfoot? Ooh, you're lucky this time. Most people got it correct, so we'll move on to the next question. Next question is... what do you call a ghost that moves things around your house? Is it a poltergoose, a poltergeist, a pointy beast, or a poultry ghost? This one's tricky. You need to be really into ghosts in order to know this one. A cat, yes. Maybe a cat is also the answer. Time's up. The correct answer was a poltergeist, yes. Well done, everybody. You're all so smart with your Halloween knowledge. A polter duck, yes, maybe. But let's see if you can answer the next question. What is the highest selling single platform video game of all time? Answer now. Tell me the answer. I'm seeing less markers than normal. If you don't answer within the time, that counts as getting it wrong. Time's up. The correct answer was Wii Sports! I saw a lot of answers for Mario. And some for the others. I'm afraid you were wrong. You know what that means. It's time for a killing game! Oh, that was the wrong... do you see that? The hallway changed colour then. No, I keep forgetting to turn off the deaths. Okay. It's time for another killing game here in the killing room. And this time, we're going to have a bit of fun. I've just got to bring down my old TV. There we go. We're going to have a game of marbles. So, if you got that answer wrong, I need everybody to type !play in the chat. And then what we're going to do is have a little marble run. I'm going to start on this Plinko board. And then the top 3 people in this race will stay alive, and everybody else will die. So, if you got the question right, you can still join the marble game if you want, but if you're not in the top 3, you will die. Oh. Apparently !play is also a stream elements command. Never mind. Let's turn that off. I've got that somewhere. I don't have media requests. Turn that off. There we go. So, anybody who isn't in already, let's make the screen a little bigger. There we go. And then we're gonna start the race. Anyone who isn't in the top 3 will die. So you better hope you survive. I'm gonna follow them down. Top 3 live. Everybody else dies. Oh, and it's neck and neck. Donnie Darkstar maybe ahead. No, it's Pyrola and D. D taking an early lead. Who's in the back? Oh, Ems, Andy Pants. Paula, not looking great for you. D, Pyrola, zoom, out in front. Boodot making a comeback. It's split left and right. Some people are going up an elevator. Some people are going round a loop and into a cannon. And then you go into the big, swirly washing machine of death. Oh, Artsy fell off the side. Oh, Artsy is definitely dead. Everyone who went on the left track is way behind now. People are already out of the washing machine of death. Donnie, Boodot. Everyone who was in the back, Andy Pants, Ems and Paula Marie are now getting in the front. Boodot's fallen off. Ems has fallen off. Oh dear. That's not good. This bit of the track is apparently invisible. Amras has also fallen off. Lady Mephistopheles also fallen off. Donnie Darkstar out in front. Into the glowing cubes that you can break. Oh, Paula Marie went for a long shot play and just fell off. Wow. There might be only 3 people who actually make it through the thing. Angeline also firing over the top of everyone and falling. There's only 3 people left alive. Well, good job. I mean, as long as you don't fall off now. Donnie Starkstar with the win. Twitchy Yakko's been stuck in this roundy round bit for a while. Andy Pants also getting stuck. Ooh. All you've got to do is not fall off. Andy Pants makes it through. Twitchy Yakko, can you get through without falling off? Andy Pants makes it into second. It's all down to Twitchy Yakko. There we go. Donnie Duckstar. Pyroller and D, you fell off. Zoom Zoom, you fell off at some point along the way. All of these people fell off. Donnie Duckstar, Andy Pants, and Twitchy Yakko are the only people who made it down the terrible marble run. Good job. I think we're going to see a lot of ghosts from that one. You can say goodbye to the TV. Get rid of the marbles. I'm sorry, everybody who failed Marble Run. You got stabbed with a knife. That's too bad. Anyway, on back to the CCTV. Let's have a look and see who's still alive. Donnie's alive. Andy Pants was a ghost already in the Marble Run. D, you're gonna lurk? Sure, that's fine. Derpy's still alive. Good job, Derpy. Looks like it might just be Misadventure and Derpy who've made it through to the end. Maybe let's do a couple more trivia questions and see if we can get it down to 1 before we go to the final game. How's that sound? Back to trivia. Okay. Cool. Let's have a look at the next question. Pyro's gonna get food. Ghosts need to eat too? No, they don't. Twitchy Yakko, which 3 survived? It was Donnie, it was Andy Pants, and I think you. Yeah, you got stuck for a bit, but you did manage to make it through the end. So congrats, you're still alive, along with Derpy and Donnie. So the next trivia question is up for grabs. And we're not going to the end game yet. Oh, you were a ghost already. Never mind. Okay. The next question is, which of these planets has no known moon? Please tell me the answer. Is it Neptune, Mercury, Saturn, or Mars? I'm particularly watching Derpy and Donnie because you're the ones who are still alive. Lots of people saying Mercury. Let's find out. Is it Mercury? It is! You're all so smart. Well done. But are you smart enough for this next question? Who is the only president... Another president question. Who is the only president to serve more... Oh no, hang on. This is the first question. We finished the first lot of questions. It's time for the second lot of questions. There we go. Which actor has voiced a character in every Pixar movie? Is it John Goodman, Owen Wilson, Tom Hanks, or John Ratzenberger? Tell me the answer. I had to split the questions up into sections because of how OBS works. Looks like everybody's going for the same answer. Let's see if you're correct. John Ratzenberger was correct. Congratulations. Moving on. Next question is... another American question. In Alabama, it is illegal to dress as what profession for Halloween? Is it a firefighter, the president, a doctor, or a priest? Give me your answer now. Yes, a lot of you answering for fun, that's fine. I'm mostly on the lookout to see if Derpy or Donnie get any questions wrong. Seems like people are split between firefighter and priest. Donnie and Derpy, which ones did you go for before I reveal the answer? So we can see if you're both on the same page. Derpy says priest. Donnie, what was your answer? Also 4. Well, you're either both dead or you're both alive. The answer is a priest. You're both still going. Good job. Try little priest. Yep. Well done. Let's have another question. There we go. The next question is, what did chat buy me for my birthday? Was it A, an owlbear, B, a dragon turtle, 3, a griffin, or Q, a unicorn? Derpy says 1. Everybody saying 1. Time's up. Andy Pants remembers because it was your suggestion. Fair enough, the correct answer is an owlbear. It's back there somewhere, I'm not going to pull it out of the shelf. Are there others on your wish list for next year? Well, we'll see when we get there to my next birthday. Okay, next question. The initials DC of DC Comics originated from what term? Is it Diamond Comics, Dastardly Comics, Detective Comics, or Dark Comics? Some people going Diamond, some Detective, some Dastardly. Derpy says 3. Donnie, were you also 3, or did you go for Diamond? It's hard to tell with the click map, because obviously everybody's still playing it, but that's fine. So they are really called Detective Comics. Well, yes they are. It's Detective Comics, if you call them DC Comics rather than just DC. Okay, let's have another question, and I hope it's more complicated. Here we go. Which country has the highest population density of any in the world? Oh, Donnie, did you get that one wrong? I'm sorry, I moved on too quickly. We'll tell you what, let's save that question for next time, because it looks like Derpy the Chirp Chirp is the only person still alive. Although Donnie, you got that question wrong, so you still need a chance to have a go at the kill room. So, how about just for Donnie, why don't we spin the Wheel of Death before we go into the final round, just to see if you still have a life or not. Derpy's alive, but this spin is for Donnie Darkstar to see if you retain a life going in to the final showdown. Spin the wheel! Oh, unfortunately, you win death. Wheel of Death tune, yes. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Donnie. Unfortunately, it's death for you. Mousetrap. Yes. Rip Donnie. However, you are still a ghost, and therefore you can still win in the final showdown. Okay. For this final showdown, what we're going to do is, I do just need to open something. But what we're going to have is, I'm going to bring my trusty TV down, and then on this TV we're going to play a little bit of totally accurate battle simulator. As soon as it loads, hopefully it doesn't lag everything. Oh, Ems with the gift sub to Dottie. Thank you, Ems. That's very, very kind. Is the game going to pick up? Tabs. Here's the question. There it is. Okay. We're going to play some rounds of tabs. If you don't know tabs, it's a battle simulator where we can put teams of warriors down on either side, and then you'll be able to vote for which side you think is going to win, and then whoever wins, we will add more people. But if you vote for the wrong side, then if you're derpy, you'll lose a life. If you're a ghost, you will disappear forever. So let's have a look at this. On the blue side, I'm going to make a spooky, scary team of guys. So here we've got death, some loyal vampires, some skeletons with swords, a couple of skeletons with archers, and way back here, a pumpkin catapult. And up against them, what I think I'm gonna have is... oh, I don't have this on. Hang on. Good, evil, secret. On this side, we're gonna make... the Fellowship of the Ring! 4 hobbits. And then we need an archer. We need Aragorn the king with his big sword. We need Boromir. We're gonna have a tall Gimli. That's tall Gimli there. I don't have the wizards turned on. How do I... Custom content? No. How do I turn the wizard... Oh, it's gone. I didn't save it. How do I have the wizard? Gameplay. It's not turned on. Ooh, I didn't even set it up with Twitch. Never mind. Okay, let's do it again. We'll do Fellowship without Gandalf. Or I'll find a different wizard. Divine Arbiter. There you go. That's Gandalf. He's got a book. Okay. Aragorn the king. Boromir the knight. Legolas. And... Tall... where was... Tall Gimli. Here we go. That's about 5,000. So on the spooky side, Death, or a Balrog. Pumpkin catapult. Some vampires. Try and get a similar number. Skeleton archers. There we go. One more skeleton. And that's pretty evenly matched. So, you now have to vote who you think is going to win out of this side. I'll turn the click map back on. Some people have clicked on my face. They're going for red. So you can use the click map, or you can type red or blue, or spooky and fellowship for who you think is going to win. If your team loses, you will be eliminated. Seems pretty even. Derpy, you had to switch to your phone for a second, that's fine. As long as you keep track of who you're voting for. Let me know if you're still alive. When you come back. Okay. Everybody, quickly finish casting your votes. Once I hit the thing, you can no longer cast your vote, and you will be eliminated. It is 12 versus 9, but the gold is the same. I can see slightly more people for red than blue, especially on the click map. Okay. Let's find out who's going to win when we start the battle. Immediately, the hobbits have dived at the skeletons. Death has killed them. Boromir's trying to protect the younglings. Aragorn's getting in there. Wizard Gandalf is... I don't know what he's doing, but it's all chaos. Wow! Gimli has summoned a ring of ice. The hobbits are dead. Death is destroying lots of people. It looks like Aragorn fell off. Gimli is being... Boromir's dead. Gimli might also be dead, or he's being just attacked by vampires. The skeleton catapult. Not doing much. Oh! This is Gandalf with the orbital cannon. Oh, he's managed to kill Death! However, unfortunately, Gimli also fell off the side. That's too bad. But it's now Legolas and Gandalf versus a single skeleton and a skeleton catapult. Gandalf is singing. What is this pumpkin gonna do? It's killed Legolas. But it doesn't matter, because Gandalf has managed to kill the skeleton holding the catapult. So that is a victory. A victory for Blue and the Fellowship. Good job, everybody. Gandalf OP, please nerf. Well, if Death is dead, can the rest of them die? Well, maybe. Okay, well, we're gonna buff the evil people. We're gonna give them a guy with a bunch of swords and some candle heads, more archers to protect the catapult. And on this side, we're going to give these guys just a couple of Rohirrim for the big charge. And then we're going to go again. So, I need everybody to cast your vote again as we go into round 2. If you were a ghost and you got the last one wrong, unfortunately, you are out. Pyrola's still a ghost. Angeline's still a ghost. Arian's still a ghost. Arian says red. Angeline says red. Zoom Zoom says blue. Handy Pants wants the Fellowship to win. Oh no, you're replying to Paula as to who won. I see. Boodot says red. Seems like most people think red this time. Zoom Zoom still thinks blue. Anyone else who's still alive or a ghost? I guess it's Derpy says red. Looks like people think the Fellowship have it stacked against them this time. It could be a massive upset if Gandalf and his boys still manage to get it. Pyrola, you're the blob on the blue side. Okay. Looks like it's Zoom Zoom and Pyrola versus everyone else. Let's see how it goes. Again, the hobbits go straight in, and I think they almost immediately die. Boromir's doing a flip, but the Rohirrim charge. Some skeletons have died. Vampires are in. This pumpkin did almost nothing. Boromir goes down to a tentacle from death. Or was that one of the Rohirrim? The horses are all dead. Boromir's getting skewered by swords. He's dead. Oh, a sword in the back for Aragorn. Gimli summons an ice circle, as, you know, he does countless times in the books and movies. That's one of his things. Gandalf's still just chilling at the back, firing his orbs. There's a lot of skeleton archers. Death is dead. Did it knock anyone off the side? Aragorn's still alive. One of the Rohirrim is going. That one's dead. The king is still alive, but he's getting pelted by swords. And now he's into the back lines. The swordcaster is alive. I think he's trying to take out Gimli. Aragorn is, I think, still alive. Yeah. Now he's taking out all the archers at the back. That is good for them. However, Gandalf is now alone against the swordcaster, and he dies to one sword in the chest. But the swordcaster goes down to a last attack from Gandalf. It's now Aragorn versus a catapult and a bunch of skeleton archers. He's tanking a lot of damage. He only died last time because he fell off. There's a pumpkin coming at him. Can he survive long enough? Oh, he takes a pumpkin to the head. And he's down. That is a victory for the red team. Everybody who guessed blue. Pyrola, Zoom Zoom. I'm sorry. You are no longer living in a ghost. But it's time to buff the Fellowship. Some guys with guns appeared. They're elves with magic things. And who else? There's a whole bunch of more dwarves. The guys from The Hobbit, they've turned up. And this is Galadriel with her wings and swords. Welcome to the void, have a cookie, yes. And the spooky people, let's give them some evil things. Some shadow walkers. Sure. That's about balance. Maybe one void cultist. He looks scary. Okay. The money is now on the side of the red team, but maybe we'll give them one more musketeer. There we go. That's pretty even. Okay, I will refresh the click map. You can now select which team you think is going to win, red or blue. I'm seeing blue. People saying blue. Everyone want to go for red, from the evil people. Could go the same as last time. If people get knocked off the edge, then it could be bad. Aragorn's backed up with guns. There's a lot of dwarves to protect Gandalf. Some people, I think, have selected blue. Some people have gone red. I can see some clicks on the map. As long as there's people still alive on both, still like ghosts voting for either side, then it's fine. M's is blue, but you don't want to move your click because it's on my face. Okay. So there's only one person gone for red. Is there anyone who is still a ghost, alive as a ghost, who's gone for red? Is that Derpy again? Derpy once? Or was that one the last time? Are you still alive, Derpy? You're not even a ghost. You're actually alive. Wow. You're alive, you chose blue. Okay. If no one chose red, then I mean I can buff red. We can put a Deathbringer. There we go, there's a Deathbringer at the back. Resetting the click map. Vote again. Because if you all vote for blue, then there's no point in doing the battle. Red now has an extra 2,000 points in the form of a Deathbringer. He brings death. I can't even remember who I've killed. Yeah. Arian's gone red. Anyone going red, or are you sticking with blue? People think the Fellowship can do it. Angeline's gone red too. Okay. Angeline and Arian. Everyone else, are you sticking on red? It's up to you. They do have guns on the blue side, so... You've got death and a Deathbringer, yes. The Deathbringer brings people to death, so he can kill them. Okay. Oh, it's still blue, but you're a void. A void ghost. Anybody who's still alive as a ghost, from blue. Hoodot, you staying blue? Who else? Is it just you three who are alive? Oh no, Derpy. Derpy's still blue. Derpy and Boodot versus Angeline and Arian. Hey Space Maria. This is the final round of the Trivia Murder Party, but fear not, we'll do another one directly after. Paul Marie's still blue. And you're still a ghost. Cool. Well, I guess let's see. Oh dear lord. This has gone wild already. The dwarves have jumped in. There's some kind of pentagram full of swords. This dwarf is alive, but is being held up by death. One of the Rohirrim is just diving off the edge. Gimli's doing his thing. Aragorn's in there with him. They're attacking death. Where's the Deathbringer? I don't know, but there's someone here. He's gone right to the back, and he's murdered a lot of people. The Valkyrie's taking him out. This guy, the Void Cultist, he's tangling with Aragorn and Gimli. Galadriel comes in. Legolas still alive somehow. Oh, a big hit from death. I think he's just killed the Valkyrie. Aragorn's going toe to toe. There's another sword craziness thing. I think it killed Legolas. Blue's looking in trouble. Blue's gone down. Wow. Wrecked. I didn't even see the musketeers do a single thing. Wow. Everybody who said blue, I'm sorry. That was tough on you. Shadow Walkers are assassins that go to the back lines. Oh, they're pretty cheap though. But they did jump in, kill all of the muskets and Gandalf. Derpy, you're a ghost now, but you're still ghosty. Angeline and Arian, you went red, so you're still there as a ghost. It's Angeline, Derpy, and Arian, from what I can tell. With the Chilistracy ghosts, yes. Okay, there's 3 ghosts. We need to buff blue side. How about Pirate Queen right in the front, and then at the back to combat the guys who are jumping in. How about Zeus right at the back? with a couple of snake archers. Can this intrepid band of warriors defeat the evil of Death and all of his minions? Maybe more snake archers. Sure, why not? Okay. How do the votes look? Arian, Angeline, and Derpy. Let's see where you're going. Arian's in early with blue. You think Zeus is enough, and his snake archers is enough to take care of these guys. Angeline's also going blue. Derpy's going blue. Okay. I'm deleting 3 of the snake archers and 1 of the dwarves. Does anyone want to go red now? You can't all go blue. Who wants to go red? Arian still says blue. Zeus will get distracted as soon as a woman appears on the battlefield. Derpy's gone for red. Okay. Angeline, are you staying blue or are you going red? You're sticking with blue. Okay. Let's see. The dwarves dive to the back immediately. And then tank a whole lot of sword hits. The hobbits die immediately, as always. These jumpy guys are in at the back. And they've taken out Gandalf already. The Pirate Queen is making her way through, trying to take out as many people as possible. There goes Boromir. Zeus taking people out. Oh, a late hit from Gandalf comes in. It's looking better for blue this time. Death's still alive. I think the Swordcaster is dead. Oh no, he's still there. He's taken on the Pirate Queen. Oh, it's not looking good for her. She's getting surrounded. Big hit from Death coming in. She's still alive. Dragging people around. The Swordcaster goes down. Pirate Queen still alive with a sword in her head. People at the back they're just gonna snipe. They won't be okay. She's dropping bombs. She jumps. She tries to explode. The Void Cultist is still alive. Death. Still alive. Aragorn's still alive. As he takes a hit to the face. Oh, Death goes down. Oh no, he's not. He's still alive. This could go either way still. Gimli's in there. These guys at the back are doing okay. They should be able to take out some people. Pirate Queen still going. Death goes down! But it's possible Gimli's just fallen off the edge. Bye, Gimli. Okay. Valkyrie's dead. It's the Pirate Queen up at the front, supported by Zeus and some guns. But there's still these 2 guys who are pretty strong. I don't think the catapult is going to last very long. Nope, the Pirate Queen just kicked it over. This guy's still alive. Where did he come from? Lightning bolt comes in. Oh, and a snake. He's still alive. Oh, this guy's down. Aragorn's still alive, but he's right on the edge. It's all down to this guy. And he's dead. Well. Sorry, Derpy. That didn't work out for you. That's too bad. Okay. This time, it's gonna go simpler. I'm gonna go... Good versus evil. A Void Monarch. Versus... A Chronomancer. A Sacred Elephant versus... A Deathbringer. And then... Some little guys. Good versus evil. Here we go. There we go. Good versus evil. Angeline versus Arian. Who wants which side? Arian's letting Angeline choose. Go for it. The final battle. Good versus evil. Who knows who will win? Angeline picks good. Ooh. Arian is evil. The final battle to determine who wins trivia night and who gets VIP in the chat. Let's see what all of these people do. This guy's in with his knives. He's being hit by ranged attacks. People have teleported to the back already and are taking on the Chronomancer. Can he survive? This guy has 2 small swords and a massive sword floating behind him. The elephant is in. It's looking like Good's winning here. But the big Good unit is in trouble in the back. Everything's up here. Tough to tell. Oh, that guy's gone flying. Big guy with a sword is coming in. What I do know about the Chronomancer is that if they survive for long enough, they turn into a big thing. Boss. These guys, I can't tell if they're still alive or not. Whoa! Big angel. And it looks like, oh, the other guy has also transformed into a demon of some kind. The elephant's still alive. Looks like it's going to be the 2 main people, and then this guy versus an elephant. Whoa! Elephant's dead. I can't tell if the guy with the mask is still alive or not, because he doesn't have eyes. The Chronomancer. Symbol of good. The big demon guy with his massive sword. He's being pinned down by the elephant. He's taking some hits. His foot is trapped underneath. Oh, he's teleported. They're attacking each other at close combat. I really don't know which way this goes. The Chronomancer's doing an explosive attack. They're jumping around. Oh. Oh! Good prevails. Sorry, Arian. You exploded. Angeline, symbol of all that is good. Congratulations. You have won! Let's get rid of the TV. Aaron, I'm sorry. You've been flushed down the toilet. That's too bad. But, Angeline, congratulations! We add you to the winners. The winner's circle, along with Mochi Doodle. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Hooray! Congratulations. I'll take the exit, just looking for a place to stay. Nice. Winner's song. I'm really lost, but I can't, which I can't sing along to because I'm pitch shifted. What's that ahead? A hotel with a vacancy. Do I check in? And I will VIP you in the chat. There's no one near to hear me shout. There we go, that should work. Never mind. Get rid of it. Round of applause for Angeline. Easiest way to sing in harmony. Yeah, it doesn't quite work like that, but sure. It's a good starting point. I find my room and I try to sleep. I say a prayer, my soul to keep. Congratulations, Angeline. Well done, everybody else. You tried. You didn't quite get there. Nice. Well, looking at my amount of prepared stuff, we're maybe about halfway through, so we might even have time for 2 more full rounds of Trivia Murder Party. So never fret if you have not won so far. Misadventure, you gotta go. No worries. Thanks for being here. So, if everyone's ready, we can go straight into another round. Ruthless. Yes, well done. Erin, you gotta go to bed soon? Sure. Well, I guess if everyone dies quickly, maybe you'll win the next round, but it'll be tough. Anyway, starting again, let's play the intro video again! Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrify your neighborhood. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to quiver. For no mere mortal can resist the evil of the trivia. Hi everybody. We're back. I went to the loo during the intro and it suddenly came to me that I could make that fit. Yeah, the Vincent Price thing from Thriller. Slightly forced rhyme there, evil guy. Hey, I'm evil and in charge. You don't tell me what rhymes. Okay, welcome, Harperus. You are here for the 3rd round of Trivia Murder Night. Where, if you're not sure how to play, what you do is you answer trivia. If you get it wrong, then you get sent to the killing room, where you have to play a minigame to stay alive. You can indicate whether you're alive or not by posting a heart or a skull in the chat. If you die and become a ghost, never fear, because once we get to the final showdown, you can still fight to stay alive. But people who are not ghosts get an extra life in the final showdown. So welcome. We're working on the honor system here. I'm watching all of you, so you better behave. Yep, everybody, post your hearts. Show that you're alive. And savor the moment, because you won't be alive for long. So yeah, we only... on the first round, we played 4 death mini games, and then we did 3 the next round, plus an extra spin the wheel, and I've got a whole lot more for other people. So yes, you can post different hearts if you want. If you don't want to do the less than 3. The Illuminati, a virtual hug, bleed purple, sure, any heart works. And any skull or ghost works to tell me you're dead. But it's time for the first question. Everybody ready? You can type your answer in the chat, or you can use the click map. Andy Pants has a cat. Oh, it's a heart person mode. Nice. This is great carpet. Yes. Don't click my face. It's not allowed. It's your cat helpers. Yay. Theon? Theon cat? Nice. Fabulous. Okay, ready for the first question. Answer as you must. You saw this earlier, but we didn't answer it. Which country has the highest population density of any in the world? Is it Vatican City, Monaco, Singapore, or Bangladesh? Population density, not population. Most people in the smallest amount of space. If you want to type 1, 2, 3, or 4, that's how the answers go. Or you can click on stream. Seems pretty split. A lot of people say Bangladesh. A lot of people say Singapore. When in actual fact, the correct answer is Monaco. So, looks like only 2 or 3 people got that correct. Yeah, population density. Vatican City, very small, but not very many people. Monaco apparently has a lot of people. It's very small. So, well, it looked like a lot of people got that wrong, so I'm afraid it's time to go to the killing room! Here we are. In my room. I really need to take the dust sheets off of all of these bits of furniture. And the cobwebs are extremely thick. They're thicker than parts of the chandelier. Never mind. The population density of chat is about to sink. You are correct. Okay. If you got that question wrong, you can still survive. But first, you have to play the minigame. And this is something you should all be able to do. Because we're going to play Worldle. Yeah, a massive spider made those spider webs. It's like 8 foot tall. So I'm going to show you the outline of a country. And I need you to tell me, is this Ecuador or is this Colombia? You can click on screen, you can type in the chat. I'm going to give you a countdown. There it is. Here. You can't see. Where it is. There it is. Go. Ecuador or Colombia? Seems like most people think Colombia. Somebody clicked Ecuador. Well, let's find out. The correct answer is Colombia. Congratulations. Everybody who said Colombia. You do not lose a life. So, I'm not sure who clicked on Ecuador. Maybe it was a mistake, but I guess mistakes can be deadly. Is anyone going to admit to selecting Ecuador, or are we just going to move on? Okay, you've all got hearts. I'll let you off for now. Let's go back to the questions. more time. Okay. Now let's reset click map. And the next question is, what movie features the quote, "I always wanted to be a gangster"? Is it The Godfather? Is it Scarface? Is it The Departed? Or is it Goodfellas? We do a lot of movie quizzes here on the channel, so maybe this is something you should know. Mochi Doodle, you're meant to be packing, but trivia is more fun. That is correct. It is more fun. However, you have already won. Let's see. The correct answer was Goodfellas. Somebody clicked Scarface. But most people got it right, so I'll let you off this time. Let's move on to the next question. The Headless Horseman is a fictional ghost from what story by Washington Irving, a classic of Halloween? Is it The Spectre Bridegroom, Rip Van Winkle, Rural Funerals, or The Legend of Sleepy Hollow? If you don't get this right, you hate Halloween. Don't click my face. Stop it. I'm not the Headless Horseman. I'm the bodiless headman? Something like that. The correct answer was The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Congratulations. Yes, the bodiless Daveman. That's me. Okay. Some of these questions are easier than others. I like to go easy on you. Horseless headman. Yeah, that's me. Next question. In which of these British sitcoms would a character most likely formulate a cunning plan? Is it The Young Ones? Is it Blackadder? Is it Black Books? Or is it Red Dwarf? Somebody's clicked Red Dwarf. Oh, they've changed their answer. Guess this is the main difference between this and Trivia Murder Party. You can see what other people are clicking. Who put Blackadder the correct answer? Pretty much everybody. Well done. You quote this and you've never seen it because you have friends who quote it. That's fair. It's very quotable. Next question. Which continent has the most countries with a total of 54? Is it North America, Europe, Africa, or Asia? Answer quickly. If the time runs out and you don't answer, that counts as getting it wrong. There is somebody's clicked on Europe, but it looks like everyone else has gone Africa. The correct answer is Africa. Oh, you're all so smart. Get you. I'll find some more tricky questions, and then I can murder you. I like to murder. What does Dracula transform himself into? Is it a bat, a hat, a rat, or a cat? It could also be mist, or is it a wolf sometimes? If you get this wrong, you hate Bram Stoker. The correct answer was a bat. Well done. That was an easy one. Don't go thinking you're smart because you picked a bat for Dracula. Someone answered a Dave. Yes. Dracula turns into me sometimes. Next question. Which Star Trek series ran from 1993 to 1999? Was it TNG? Was it Voyager? Was it Deep Space Nine? Or was it Enterprise? This is a trickier one. Dave Racula, that's me. Dr. Acula. Looks like a split vote. Let's see. The correct answer was... Deep Space Nine. I saw you trying to change your votes after the time had run out. I'm not having it. Some of you picked TNG, some of you picked Enterprise. So, because you got it wrong, I'm gonna take you to the killing floor. Okay. Here we go. Oh, let's go to a different room. Move out of this. Let's go back to the scary clown room. Yes. Okay, chat. We're now going to do a robot test. You know how when you go to a website... Don't click my face. When you go to a website and it asks you to click on certain pictures, we're going to do one of those. Thanks for being here, Arian. I'll see you later. So I'm going to show you 6 images, and I need you to select all of them that fall into a certain category. You can't click all of them on screen, so you're going to have to type it in the chat. 1 to 6. You can pick all of them, you can pick none of them. It's up to you. And if you're found to be a robot, you will be deactivated. So, I need you to select all of the images that contain fried chicken. Hurry now, I'll move the timer over here. Which of these images contain fried chicken? You must type some numbers quickly. Quickly. Your time is up. Let's have a look. I see 235, 2345, 235, 345, 234. Well, let's find out if you are correct. 1 was a cat, 2 was chicken, 3 was chicken, 4 was chicken, 5 was some puppies, and 6 was a crab. So, anybody who typed 5 in the chat, I'm sorry, but you're clearly a robot, and therefore, I'm afraid you will be deactivated. In a blender. Too bad, chat. Let me see those skulls and ghosts. You thought 4 was bread? No, 4 was chicken. Who's dead? I'm watching you. I can see who typed 5 in the chat. Space Maria, Talon. Pearl is alive with a mouse. Twitchy Echo, ghost. Andy Pants, ghost. Angeline got the trivia right, so you're okay. Only dead once. Is that a heartpress? Yeah, that's hard to see. A GG heart? Okay. Because it is heart-shaped. Well done, everybody. We finally got some dead people. It's 2 kitty hearts of your current cats. Aww. Ghosts, you can play along if you want, but don't skew the answers for everyone else. And if you get it wrong, then it'll drag other people down, so maybe you could throw off the curve. But anyway, this is mostly for the living people. Let's have a look. We can insert this. There we go. And then the next question is, what is my pirate's dog's name? Tell me. Is it Sparky? Is it Banjo? Is it Fluffy? Or is it Killer? These are the numbers. Do tell me. Looks like pretty much everyone's going for Fluffy. Someone picked Sparky. The correct answer is obviously Fluffy. My precious, precious Fluffy boy. Not a killer at all. Okay, next question. What is the name of the green creatures that often explode? Are they stalkers, spiders, spookers, or creepers? Captain Whiskers. No, not Captain Whiskers. Sparky Fluffy Bandit. Yeah. I see people clicking on spider. I don't think you think that's the answer. You're just doing it for fun. The correct answer is creeper. Everybody knows this. Okay. That was an easy one. I'm going easy on you. Do you know this one? Who played Sam Malone in Cheers? Was it Ted Danson? Was it John Ratzenberger again? Woody Harrelson or Kelsey Grammer? You're ghosting around, Space Maria, I know. Clicking my face. Few mixed answers. Who picked Ted Danson? I think a few people went for number 3. We haven't had a killing game in a while, so I think it's time we did. To the killing floor! Oh, sorry. Not that one. Welcome to the killing room. Dun, dun, dun. How about we do a little human test? We did a robot test. Now, we're gonna do a little bit of human benchmark. So, anybody who got that last question wrong, I think there was maybe like 3 of you. Why's my mouse disappeared? What we're gonna do is we're gonna do the human benchmark, not this one. These are some human benchmark tests. So I'm gonna start with the chimp test. So anybody who got the last question wrong has to compete against me. If you go to humanbenchmark.com/tests/chimp, then you have to compete against me. And if you get less than I do on the test, then you die. So, do you think you can beat me? Chimps are pretty smart. They're very good at this test. However, it's not a chimp you have to beat. It's me. So, I'm going to start, and that will give you the number. Feel free to start whenever, and see what total you get to. What the chimp test is you get these blocks, and they are numbered, and you have to click them in order. You get 3 strikes. However, from the second round, once you click the first one, the numbers disappear. So, what you have to do is remember the numbers, and it goes up. And we're going to see how high we can go. 6, 7, up to 8. Okay. Oh dear. I got one wrong already. I don't know what I did wrong there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, that was 7, 8, 9. No. Okay. Maybe this will be easier for you. than not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go, I got that one. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, 10. I've still got one life, we can still go. I took ages on that one. You're allowed to take a bit of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1. No! Oh. It was 9, 10, and then that was 11 that I clicked. Okay. My score is 11. Talon, you got 13, so... I don't know if that's high, but it's higher than me. Oh look, you can look at the... This is the bell curve. 11 is exactly average. So or maybe slightly after average. That's 11. So if you got 13, you're very smart. Anybody who got less than 11, I'm sorry, but you die. You are not smarter than a chimp in this instance. Maybe with practice. So unfortunately, if you got less than 11, it's death. Torn to pieces by dogs. Oh, how terrible. How's everyone doing? Yeah, obviously the chimp test is not an accurate measure for anything except how good you are at the chimp test. Kuchiyako is a ghost. Pyrola's dead by not trying. That's what you get for not trying. Harpus, Lady Mephistopheles and Paul are still alive. Zim's still alive. Well, never fear, dead ghosts. You can still win in the final round when we get there. But for now, it's back to questions. Let's see what we've got. Time for the next question. No clicking on my face. The next question is... Linus tells the story of the Great Pumpkin in a Halloween special starring which cartoon character? Is it Fred Flintstone, Charlie Brown, Scooby-Doo, or Bugs Bunny? The game continues until most people are dead. And then we do the final round where the living compete against the dead to try and stay alive. The correct answer was, of course, Charlie Brown. Everybody knows that one. Moving on. Refresh the book now. A maths question for you. No calculators. What is the square root of 576? Quickly. Do it in your head as fast as you can. Or just guess. No point waiting to see what other people put. They're probably wrong. It's quite split. Ooh, people are all over the place with this one. Let's have a look. The correct answer is 24. Most people said 18 or 28. How unfortunate. Scariest question yet. Well, if you didn't listen in maths, then I guess you could die in the future. Not that one. Welcome to the killing room. Let's see. What terrible game do I have for you this time? How about we do... You know the game in Trivia Murder Party, where everybody hides in a box, and then other people stick swords and knives into it? Well, we're going to play some of that. I have a special little box for you. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Look what I've got for you here. Special box. Oh, we don't need that. Don't need that one anymore. This is my special box. As you can see, it has 6 numbers in it. 6 little squares. So, I need everybody who got the math question wrong to select a square. I'll hold it still so you can find it. Let me turn the light down a little bit so you can see it. There we go. People are selecting 3. Some of the squares are safe. Some of them less safe. People are picking 3. Angeline wants 6. Ems is taking 6. Someone's on 4. Someone's picked 2. What will it be? Who knows what will happen to the people who select the wrong square? Zoom on number 2. No one wants 1 or 5. What's wrong with number 1 and 5? Everybody picked. It's a box full of kittens. Oh, I hope not. Because that wouldn't end well. Okay. Everybody's selected their square. Is there more lemon juice on the squares? No, let's find out what happens. Ooh. Oh no! Somebody's left some sharp knives on the other side of the box. Looks like everybody who was in square 2, 4 and 6 has been stabbed. Sorry everybody. I now need to go put this box somewhere that I'm not going to walk into it while there's sharp knives sticking out. I'll put it down here. Good job everybody. Unfortunately, I think a lot of you selected the wrong square. Too bad. Never mind. Better luck next time in the death game. How's everybody doing? Who's still alive? Who we got? Lady Mephistopheles still alive. Paula still alive. Many ghosts. 2 bad ghosts. I really need to stop singing along, because I know I'm pitch shifted. Harper's still alive? Okay. Nice. Okay, well. Harper's was in number 3. Good. Good. Bit of knife safety, hiding from the sharp knives. Congratulations. Well, time for some more questions. Let's see what we've got. Which of these burger ingredients is not found on a Big Mac? Answer now. Who's eaten the Big Mac lately? Who deconstructs their burgers to see what is inside? And pick out the bits they don't like. Time's up. Looks like most people picked tomato. Oh, a few people got it wrong. I'll let you off for now, since we just had a dangerous game, but next time I won't be so forgiving. Okay. Another question. Where is Transylvania? For I much desire to speak with him. Is it in Scotland? Is it in Romania? Is it in Hungary? Or is it nowhere because it's made up? Moria, maybe. Lady Mephistopheles chose 2. Somebody else clicked 2 as well. The correct answer is Romania. A couple of people got it wrong. It's not on my face. No. I said I wasn't going to be so kind, so I guess it's time for another death game. Okay. So this time it's definitely Lady Mephistopheles. Is there anyone else? You realize you misclicked. Oh, too bad. Misclick is the same as getting it wrong. If anyone else is playing the death game, you're up against it, because we're going to play a little round of Is It Cake? All I need you to tell me is which one of these glasses of water is cake? Might give you a bit of a time limit. Oh, there it is. Which is cake? Some people say 1, some people say 2. Lady Mephistopheles says 2. Let's find out which was cake. Number 1 was cake. Oh, that's too bad. Lady Mephistopheles can't tell cake from a glass of water. Oh dear. Unfortunately, that means death. Too bad. You fell down some stairs. That is unfortunate. No cake for you. Also no life. Your life has been taken. Bye. Okay. How's everyone doing? Still good? Join the ghosties. Harper's still alive. The cake was alive. That is true. What we got? Paula, you still there? Is it Paula and Harper's? Are you the last people alive? Well, I guess maybe we'll have a couple more trivia questions and then see how you survive the final battle. More questions! The next question is this one. What is my GeoGuessr record? I need everybody to try and guess what's the best I've ever done at GeoGuessr. Is it 24,934, 23,999, 21,011, or 1,717? And this is the daily GeoGuessr challenge, not any round ever. Well, looks like everybody chose this one, and it was the correct answer. Yes, the highest one. Because I did really well once, and I've never been able to match it. Fine, next question. M&Ms are a very popular Halloween candy. What does the M and the M stand for? Is it Mars and Murray, Milk and Malt, McGee and Molly, or Marbury and Madison? Ooh, divided answers. Harpers and Paula, what did you choose? I'm interested to know before I reveal the answer on this one. Let me know what you put. Harpers, what did you guess? You chose Marbury and Madison. Ooh, well, unfortunately the answer is Mars and Murray. Oh, that's too bad. Well, tell you what, I think it's time for another killing room. Harpers, you're not quite dead, but you may very well be soon as we bring down the Wheel of Death. You get to spin the wheel. Maybe the wheel lets you live, maybe it doesn't. Are you ready for the wheel spin, Harpers? The wheel giveth life, the wheel take it away. Let's spin the wheel. The wheel has been dealing a lot of death today, but it's decided you get to live. Congratulations. Generous wheel. Say thank you to the wheel. Goodbye, wheel. I guess we're going back for more questions. Another question. Which legendary head coach is the Super Bowl trophy named after? Is it Tom Landry? Is it Vince Lombardi? Is it Dan Shula? Or is it Paul Brown? I need you to tell me. Looks like most people are picking Vince Lombardi. Let's see if that was the answer. It was. Yes, the superb owl. Everybody appreciates his fine plumage. Next question. Which actor portrayed the Doctor for 7 seasons, longer than any other actor? Was it David Tennant, Matt Smith, William Hartnell, or Tom Baker? Apparently the Vikings beat the Packers today. Congratulations to all the Norse people in chat. Oh, it's a little bit split. Unfortunately, the correct answer was Tom Baker. Harpers and Paula, how did you do? Did you get this one correct? Or are we going to have another death game? Harper's got it wrong. Paula, did you get it wrong? You guessed correctly. Congratulations. Well, Harpers, I'm gonna go to the killing room again. And this time, tell you what, how about Harpers, this time we're going to play another round of the password game. We played this earlier, I think before you were here. I'm going to think of a single word. This word is my password. I'm going to give you hints as to what the word is, and you have to type the password in chat. However, in this round you will be competing against all of the ghosts. And if any of the ghosts get the password before you do, you die. So, get ready for both riddle solving and also fast typing. Oh, and we're going to get a timer. I'm going to slow it down a little bit to give you a bit more time. But your time starts now. My password is plural. Ghosts, guess as much as you'd like. My password is, in some situations, adorable. My password is sometimes orange. Andy has trouble spelling my password. My password is a good source of protein. Oh, I'll give you a little bit more time. Still going. Anybody? Oh, just as the time ran out. Amras, congratulations, you have guessed my password. The password was beans. They are sometimes adorable when on the paws of a cat. They are plural. They're sometimes orange. Andy spells them as benas. And they're a good source of protein. However, that does unfortunately mean, Harpers, you died. You went splat. That's unfortunate. Andy can't spell beans. Well, that was the joke from a long time ago. I don't remember how it started, but he spelled it as benas. No, the murder videos are from the actual Trivia Murder Party. They occasionally come up. Who wants benas? Yes. Well, looks like Paula Marie is the last person alive. But there's a whole lot of ghosts. Not Andy Pants, sorry, no. Andy from the Johns. Well, we're gonna go play one final game where Paula Marie has an extra life, but all of the ghosts can also still win. So, back to the killing room. Here we go. And we're gonna have another round of higher or lower. So, I'm gonna show you some more Longest John's videos, and you need to tell me if the view count on the next video in the sequence is higher or lower. All the ghosts, if you get a single one wrong, you are eliminated. Paula Marie, if you get one wrong, you become a ghost. And then if you get another one wrong, you're eliminated. And we'll see if we can get down to one person before I reach the end of my higher or lower questions. So, oh, hang on. That's the wrong one. Let me go back. Ignore that. You didn't see that. Where were we? We got to Leave a Johnny. Yeah, we were on Leave a Johnny. Never mind. Nobody saw which one that was. So, here's the question. Does the old triangle video have a higher or lower view count than the Leave Her Johnny community video? In fact, we weren't this far before. Maybe I should have gone back further. Never mind. This one seems to have skipped on. We'll go around again. Looks like everyone's saying lower and clicking on the video with the higher view count. Let's find out, is it higher or lower? It's lower, with only 158,000 views. I think everybody got that wrong. I mean, everyone got that right, so nobody dies. But the next one is My Son John. You didn't see this one. You don't remember what I had. So, does My Son John have a higher or lower view count than the old triangle. Time limit. Ticking clock makes everything harder. Happier, yes. Is it higher or lower? Or click on the one that you think is higher. Let's see. The infamous apple, the actual answer is higher! I think some people got it wrong, even though I had accidentally already showed the correct answer. Who's still alive? Let me know if you're still a ghost or if you've been eliminated completely. Paul Marie, are you still alive? Opera's still a ghost. Ghost. Paul Marie still alive. Ghost. Okay. Let's go and have another look at this. The next question is, does My Son John, and then does Wheels of Glory, have a higher or lower view count than My Son John? It's a more recent video. It's not filmed, it's just an animation. Does it have a higher or lower view count? Lots of people saying My Son John. Some people think Wheels of Glory. This could be a close one. Let's find out. The correct answer is lower, with only 44,000, which is a shame. It's a great song. It's because it's newer. Everybody go and watch Wheels of Glory and Gazpacho a few extra times to get the number up. Okay. The next one. Wheels of Glory versus the Bully in the Alley DIY Instrument Challenge video. Does it have a higher or lower view count than Wheels of Glory? Click the one you think is higher, or type higher or lower in the chat. Again, looks a bit split. Some people think Wheels of Glory. I know which video I prefer. Most people saying higher. Let's have a look. The correct answer is lower! Only 28,000. Wow. That should have eliminated a lot of people. Look at all, there's 6 clicks on the map, and lots of people said higher in the chat. Who's still going? Pyrora eliminated, Eras, Harpress, Angeline, Andy Pants, M's still a ghost. Paula Marie, you're still a ghost? You still there? Space Marine is a ghost. As soon as we've got it right, we're already in the ether. Paula Marie is eliminated. Oh no! Is there anyone still alive to challenge Ems? Or does Ems win? I think I missed some of my the higher or lower. Maybe we can do it just as a one-off. No, I think Paula got 2 in a row wrong. So she's eliminated. Space Maria, you're still a ghost. Oh, okay. So it's Space Maria versus Ems. Yeah, you lost twice, Paula. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I guess it comes down to this. Does I'm the Hype Cow Moo behind the scenes video have more or less views than Bully in the Alley? Is it higher or lower than 28,000? We did watch this the other day on the Nostalgia stream. Oh, I haven't refreshed the clip map. Ems and Space Maria, let me know in the chat which one you're going for. And we'll see. Looks pretty split on the click map. Ems. Space Maria thinks Bully in the Alley is higher. Ems, what are you going for? You also think Bully in the Alley? Well, I'll give you the chance if one of you wants to swap, or you can carry on, and then if you both die, then I guess nobody wins. I win! Yay! Blog post never got high. No, but 28,000 is pretty low. Help me, Bob, I'm the hype cow. You both sticking with Bully in the Alley? Okay. The correct answer is... lower! You were both correct to stick with Bully in the Alley. Well done. Okay. There are some that I missed that I think I can go back to. Give me a second. Nope, that just shows that again. Hang on. What if I do... I'll go back here a sec. Don't mind me. Don't let the change in energy change in music alter the energy of the high stakes battle for winning. Let me go back. We did that one. We did that one. Oh, there was only one that that I missed out, and it was which has more views. However, I did already show that this one had like 9 million. So that's not really a fair one. However, we could definitely find a way to fix this. In fact, I think the best way to settle who wins the final showdown for the Trivia Murder Night. Hang on. There we go. Nope. I spun it too early. I'm doing another wheel. Stop it. Can't edit it when it's spinning. Here we go. Okay. Let me bring it down. The Wheel of Death has been altered to be a wheel of Ems and Maria. Here we go. We're gonna do a spin. Winner takes all, gets VIP in the chat. Let's take a look. The final spin. Whee! Life or death. One or the other. Oh, it's so close. It's just tipped over to Ems. Congratulations, Ems. You win VIP in the chat. Space Maria, I'm sorry, along with everybody else, you win death. However, we can now go over to the winner's circle. And I can add you in. There you go. Put your name there. Oh, I've got the caps lock on. Sorry. There we go. That's better. You get your own special winner's song. Raised in the void with all the other ghosts.
There's only moonlight, the sky is black. I'm really lost, but I can't turn back. What's that ahead? A hotel with
Congratulations, Ems. They will VIP you in the chat right now. There you go. Enjoy having a little diamond next to your name. Yes, I have forsaken this place. I am God. Dead. Murder party. Yes, it's currently a winner's triangle. But there is space for one more person, and I've got enough questions for one more round. So let's... Tell you what, I've got an idea. I'm going to play the intro video at double speed to get through it, and then we're gonna do 4 questions. Here we go. Hello and welcome to Trivia Murder Party, a game where we take trivia questions and then we play murderous minigames and one person finally wins VIP in the chat. My name's Dave. Hello. Paul Ree, thank you for being here. Have a good night. We're going to play some questions. There you are, you're all on the screens. You can see the diamond next to M's name. Previous winner, Angeline, also previous winner, another diamond. But there's time for one more. Hi everybody. I've got plenty more questions, a few more murderous games. And then we'll get through. Space Marine, you should go to bed, but you're too competitive. Okay, sure. Well, let's see how you do with more questions. Everybody ready? Question number 1. What was the most popular American male baby name from 1961 to 1998? Starting with another American one, but also difficult one. Is it Michael? Is it James? Is it George? Or is it Peter? Are there any Americans born in the 60s, 70s, 80s or 90s here? Time's up. Looks like everybody's picking Michael. If it's not Michael, you're all about to die. Correct answer was Michael, of course. Good job. Congratulations. Next question. Who is the famous author on the cracked continent? Is it T.S. Ballsworth, J.R.R. Goblin, F.B. Cockburn, or Q.Q. Quentins? Should be able to get this one. He's a very famous author. Who picked T.S. Ballsworth? Everybody, it's the correct answer. Good job. They won't always be that easy. Moving on. This 2008 movie in the found footage genre involves a giant monster attacking New York City. Is it Cloverfield, Paranormal Activity, The Blair Witch Project, or The Last Horror Movie? Looks like everybody's agreeing again. Everybody says Cloverfield. The correct answer is Cloverfield. I'm sure there's some difficult questions coming up. Don't worry. I'll get to you somehow. Which Olympic athlete has won a combined total of 28 medals? Is it Michael Phelps, Mark Spitz, Usain Bolt, or Carl Lewis? Ooh. This is a tricky one. Could be a trick question. You will not answer my questions until yours has been answered. What does the TS stand for? It stands for the first initials of his names. The correct answer was Michael Phelps. Okay. It wasn't a trick question. It was just the obvious answer. There's more trivia questions. It's fine. What is the correct spelling of Chewbacca's home planet? Is it Kashyyyk, 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 or Kashyyyk? Remember, you're against other people, so if you don't want them copying from you, you can always wait until the last moment before you put your answer down, and then they won't be able to copy you in case they know. See, like, Angeline didn't know, so she's just kind of guessing the one that most people do. But if you all wait, then no one can do that. But the correct answer is Kashyyyk with the 3 Ys and 2 Ks. Yeah. What I could do is I can turn the click map off of stream, so it doesn't appear until later. That might help. I'll do that for the next question, and we'll see if that makes a difference. Next question. Which horror icon performs the spoken word performance in Michael Jackson's Thriller? Is it Vincent Price, Christopher Lee, Bela Lugosi, or Robert Englund? See, you can't copy anyone else now, because your clicks don't appear. I should have done this ages ago. This is a much better way to do it. Oh, let's see what people said. Oh, most people said Vincent Price, some for Christopher Lee, 1 for Bela Lugosi. The correct answer is Vincent Price. I did mention him earlier. But a few people got it wrong, so I think that's good enough reason to head to the murder room. That one's the wrong video. It plays in a different colour. Okay. Welcome to the killing floor. Let's have another round of the flag game. So, I'm going to show you a flag, and you have to tell me which country it's from. The same as last time, I'm going to hide the click map. So if you got the last question wrong, you have to click on the correct flag, and if you get it wrong, you die. Tell me, is this the flag of Monaco or Indonesia? Let's put a little timer up. Which one is it? You have to put an answer down. You can type it in the chat if you want. Running out of time. Time is up. The correct answer is in fact neither. It's Poland. Harper's got it correct because you live there. So let's have a look at the click map. If you selected either Monaco or Indonesia, you are wrong, and I'm afraid you die. I never said it wasn't a trick question. Harper's is the only one who got that one correct. If you didn't select either, I will also take that as a correct answer. But unfortunately, if you selected either one of those, it's the end for you. Mousetrap. Okay. Back for another question. These ones are less likely to be trick questions, I promise. What Asian country has Bishkek as its capital? Is it Myanmar, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, or North Korea? Angeline, you trusted me. Why would you do that? It's a terrible idea. Yes, Ems, you did correctly guess that I was going to put Poland up there before I even showed the flag. You're very clever. The correct answer, let's have a look at the click map. Looks like almost everybody's on Kyrgyzstan. Yes, that comes up in GeoGuessr every now and again. Next question. This monster's name is a portmanteau of the Japanese words for gorilla and whale. It first appeared on the silver screen in 1954. Is it Godzilla, Gorath, Rodan, or Mothra? No, Ems, you don't get a life. I'm not a generous god. Also, you've already won. Time's running out. The click map. Ooh. Few people selecting something other than Godzilla, but the correct answer is Godzilla. Well. Okay. I'll let you off that one, because I did trick you with Poland. We'll go to another trivia question. Godzilla is the anglicized... Yes, sure. For this question, a little bit harder. What is the largest Canadian island? Is it Ellesmere, Baffin, Victoria, or Newfoundland? Newfoundland? Is that the proper way to say it? Let's have a look at the answers on the click map. Oh, it's pretty split. Baffin Island, Victoria Island, Newfoundland. Nobody thinks number one. The correct answer is Baffin. Most of you were correct, but some of you were not. So in that case, it's time for another murderous minigame. Oh, that one. I keep forgetting to turn these things off when I leave. Never mind. Okay. Welcome to the killing room. We're going to have another round of everybody's favourite game, Put the shanty words in the shanty order. Ems, are you guessing what minigames I'm going to do before I do them? Get out of my head. It's time for another shanty minigame, so... I'm going to show you words from the lyrics of a particular shanty song. Oh no, you were replying to Andy. Okay. That's fine. Bye, Ray Tracer. Too bad you didn't win. So, anybody who got the Canada question wrong has to put these words from a song in the correct order. If you don't type it in chat in the correct order before the time is up, then you die. Anyone who's alive can attempt it if they want, but if you get it wrong, I'll kill you too. So, just, you know, type out the answer, but don't press enter. Just to, you know, for your own peace of mind. Everybody ready? Here is your shanty. Your words are bones, drowning, heart, shipmates, here, together, boat, comrades, and ocean. Please put these in the order that they first appear in the particular song. I'll give you a little bit of time and then I'll start the timer. Then you've got to post them in the chat in the correct order, and I will be looking Here we go, here's the timer. Put it there so you can still see the things. I'm still reading my mind, not allowed. Quickly, I'll pause the time, give you an extra 10 seconds. We're gonna actually on the definition of shanty, I know. More, it's other people call it a sea shanty, I don't. Carrying on, quickly. Pause it again, give it a little bit more time, no one's posted it yet. Ready? Time's running out. I want to see all 9 words. Whatever you've got typed, press enter. Or you're going to die. Harpers, I'll give you 10 more seconds to finish it. What font is it? I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. Maybe murderous? Okay, anyone still working? You've got until I look up this font in order to to finish these things. Let's have a look. Where did I save this file? I might not have saved it. I didn't save the file where I made these. Hang on. I'll make a new one. Draw text. What font did I use? I'll check if it's murderous. No, it's not that. The correct answer is I do not remember what font this is. Sorry. Okay. The correct answer was... here. Bones. Ocean. Heart. Shipmates. Boat. Drowning. Comrades together. Harpers, you said together first. That is incorrect. Nobody else posted the words. Well, I'm sorry. If you were actually competing in that and you didn't type it, you died. Too much thinking required, that's fair. But, Harpers, I apologise. Rip Harpers. Okay. It's time for... a look at the CCTV. Who's still alive? Donnie, you also panicked. That's too bad. Zoom, you're still alive? The plumber isn't going to like that I flushed a fish down it. Well, probably. I see some ghosts. Anyone else still alive? Andy Pants, still going? There's plenty more trivia to catch you out on. Space Maria, still competitive. Anyone else still alive? Trying to win that sweet, sweet VIP. Out for revenge, fair enough. Amra still alive, nice. Too late in the day for thinking hard, small talk. I mean, that's fair. Ems is reading my mind. Okay, what's the next question then, Ems? If you can answer that, then you're not even reading my mind, because I don't remember what the next question is. There's too many of them. Mind reading is a benefit of the VIP status. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Something about a movie. Well, I mean, you've maybe got a 20% chance of being correct based on the kinds of questions that I found. I got a lot of them from Sporkle. Some of them I made myself, obviously. But I was looking through Sporkle for multiple choice questions, particularly Halloween ones. Okay. Time for more questions. What? That's not what you were meant to play. There you go, do that one. And the music stopped. There we are. I don't know what happened there. The minigames are easier than the trivia. It's possible, yeah. Okay, next question. This botanical monster sang Feed Me and Supper Time in the 1988 version of Little Shop of Horrors. I mean, I think in every version of Little Shop of Horrors. But the 88 version, I think, was a movie, so you might have been correct, Ems. But this was a movie question. But was it Crystal, Chiffon, Ronette, or Audrey II? There were two movies. One was black and white, and then one was in colour with Rick Moranis. I think the black and white one had Steve Martin in it? Or was that the other one? Okay, let's look at the click map. Everybody said Audrey 2. The correct answer, Audrey 2. Yes. Everybody knew that. Little Shop of Horrors is great. But how well do you know your composers? Which composer is known for their piece, The Four Seasons? Is it George Friedrich Handel, Giuseppe Verdi, Antonio Vivaldi, or Ludwig van Beethoven? Select your answers now. Which president wore a toupee? You want that question? Let's have a look at the click map. Everybody said Vivaldi, the correct answer. Vivaldi. Oh, you're all so smart. The hump isn't even here. Bang. Okay. Next question. How many electoral votes are needed to become President of the United States? 270, 322, 300, or 538? There you go, nice American question for you. I'm sure everybody knows everything about the US Electoral College. This is me, Membras. Let's have a look at the click map. Oh, it's a little bit split between 270... Oh, I saw that. Someone moved. Split between 270 and 322. The correct answer, 270. Oh, look at these three. These three little clicks. That won't do. I think we need to make those people play a mini game. Actually, who got it wrong? I need to... Did anyone who's alive get it wrong? Is it worth playing the minigame? You must tell me. 538 is the total number in play. Space Maria? You got it wrong, okay. Angeline got it wrong, but you're dead. Anyone else who was alive? Who got it? Andy Pants, you got it right. Zoom Zoom. Amras, did you get it right? You said few, so I'm guessing you did. Well, looks like we're just playing a game for Space Maria. Let's see what we've got here in the clown room. Okay. Let's do another dice roll. I like the dice rolls. So I come over here with the clown. I'm gonna bring out the camera. This time I'm gonna remove 2 of the dice. And Space Maria, you get to choose one of the dice. There's the purple, the red, the duck, and the green. And as long as you don't choose the one that rolls the lowest, you will survive. Ghostly dice. Which one do you want? You choose the duck. The duck is Lord. Okay. Let's find out if you're correct. Okay. We've got a 7 on the purple a 9 on the green, a 13 on the red, and I don't know if you can see that. I haven't touched it. The duck rolled a natural 1. That is unbelievable. There it is. That is absolutely perfect. I'm sorry, Space 3. You're gonna shit your pants. Okay. I'm sorry. But unfortunately, that does mean we're gonna flush you as well. Down the toilet with the duck. That's too bad. Okay. Back to the questions. I'm gonna keep going with... Nope, it's all out of sync. I'm pressing the wrong button. That one. Okay. Sure. So we're now down to just Andy Pants and Amras, I believe, who's still alive. Good thing I've still got questions. I've still got some questions. Okay. I believe I have 4 questions. We're going to do the 4 questions and we're going to see how Andy Pants and Amras do. The next question is, which of these characters did I make out of Lego? Was it Mr. Potato Head, Wally, Mike Wazowski, or Stitch? Oh, Zoom Zoom, sorry, you're still there as well. My apologies. We're still going. Need to make more Lego. Yeah. I'll keep a lookout for more Lego. Oh, time's up. Looking at the click map. Someone said Mr. Potato Head, but most people said Wally. That's correct, he's still on the shelf behind me. Zoom Zoom, you got it wrong. Oh no. Well, Zoom Zoom, I guess we're gonna go have another Get Death game. I've still got 2 of those. Sure, let's go to the killing room. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Here in the spooky room. Now, Zoom Zoom, do you have something to compete with me against on the human benchmark? I'll let you choose the game, but do you have, like, are you on the computer? You're not on your phone on a bus or something. You have no idea what it is. Well, basically, if you have the ability, go to humanbenchmark.com, and then there are many games that you can play, or like competitive things. There's a typing test, there's visual memory, verbal memory, number memory, reaction time, aim trainer, or sequence memory, and I will let you choose one, and then you have to see if you can do better at this than me. I've never really done these before, I have watched other people do them. As demonstrated from the chimp test one, I got extremely average. So it is possible for you to beat me. Which one would you like to do? You have no idea. How are you good at typing or remembering? Let's we'll do typing. Okay. So it's given me a... You're not good at memory. Okay, typing, sure. So it's gonna give you a paragraph that you have to type, and it'll then give you a words per minute score at the end. And if you can beat me, get a higher word per minute than me, I will let you live. So Do yours in your own time, but I'm going to start mine now. If you've never met a moose, it's hard to picture the sheer size of these animals. I'm bad at typing. They're taller than a horse, even without their... This is hard. Why is it so long? Antlers. They can weigh over 1,000 pounds, comma, and can run as fast as 35 miles per hour. Fortunately, they're... What? That was a comma. They're not interested in humans! Exclamation mark. Leave them alone, and they'll leave you alone. Munching on... I keep missing commas. Needs grudge. I never had to type for work. And any plant they can find in... I want a shorter thing. And rivers. They're excellent swimmers. And can even eat underwater without any difficulty. Full stop. I got 43. I actually got 74. I almost got 109. I'm bad at typing. Zoom zoom, you got 81. Oh, I'm a terrible typer. Well, I guess I die then. No, you could live. Congratulations. Everybody's better at typing than me, apparently. I can't even touch type. I'm always looking up and down. Congrats. You get to live for now. But there's more trivia. Okay. Ooh. Timer. There are 3 more questions. Let's see what we've got. What is the smallest country of Oceania in size? Is it the Marshall Islands? Is it Kiribati? Is it Nauru? Or is it Vanuatu? Click now. And type numbers for work, sure. I don't need to type, I'm a streamer. Time's up. What's it looking like? Most people said Nauru, someone said Vanuatu. Correct answer is Nauru. Very small island. Anyone who's still alive, get that wrong. You want to admit that you got it wrong. Zoom still alive. Sure. Well, we'll do the last few questions. And we'll see how we go. Next question. Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Inc. gang have been catching monsters since 1969. But who was the first villain they ever faced? Was it the Black Knight? Was it Dracula? Was it Mano Tikitia? Or was it the Creeper? Complicated. Anyone ever seen the first ever episode of Scooby-Doo? Is everyone just going to be guessing? The click map. Everybody's gone for the Black Knight. Interesting. Since that's the correct answer, how did you know that? How are people guessing the correct answer? Shenanigans. You had a ton of it on VHS, okay. So you remember which one the first episode was? Impressive. Okay. Next question. This might be the last question, to be honest. It is. Who is the only woman to be nominated for Best Actress at least 15 times? Is it Bette Davis? Is it Katharine Hepburn? Is it Meryl Streep? Or is it Ingrid Bergman? Some of you know things. I know, sure. Okay, let's see what the click map is. Everybody's picked Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep's the answer. Fine. Well, that's all the trivia questions I have. However, I do still have a couple of death games that we never got to. So we can do those. And then we can do a final thing again. No, I'm not going to let you live. Not allowed. Okay. Amras, Zoom Zoom, and Andy Pants. You must compete in another robot test for me. I'm going to show you 6 images. You must type which images fit the category you are given. And if you get any wrong, you die. Ready? Select which things from this group of 6 that you would like to pet. If you get it wrong, you will absolutely die, because the thing you're petting will kill you. Quickly, quickly. Harper's is going to pet all the things. Maybe that's the correct answer. If you don't pet something that would like to be pet, you also die. Amras has 1, 4, 6. Zoom Zoom says 3, 5, 6. Andy Pants says 1, 3, 6. Oh, you're all different. Let's have a look at the correct answer. Number 1 is a dog. You should pet number 1. 2 is a lion. Do not pet. 3 is a grizzly bear. Do not pet. 4 is a hippo. Do not pet. 5 is a floppy dog. You should pet that. And 6 is a non-hairy cat. You should definitely pet those. They're fun. So the correct answer was 1, 5, 6, which none of you got correct. You all die. Congratulations. You were all wrong. Well, okay, sure. Everybody dies. Good job, everyone. Okay, I'll give you one more chance. I've got one more game here. Angeline, you cannot pet them all. Do not pet a hippo, a lion, or a bear. And you should pet the non-hairy cats. They're delightful. Pet the bingus. Okay. I have one more Worldle for you. Zoom Zoom, Amras, and Andy Pants. Please tell me, is this Portugal or is this Turkey? In the votes, yes. Vote now. Time's running out. Up, up, up. Quickly, quickly. Select. 2 for Turkey, 1 for Portugal. 2 for Portugal, 1 for Turkey. Someone's in between the two. Ooh. Which of you said which? Andy Pants thinks it's a trick. Amras, you think it's a tricky one but not a trick? You think it's Portugal rotated? Okay. The correct answer was, it's Portugal on its side. But unfortunately, you died because of you pet the wrong things, so that's too bad. Did we do all the flag ones? Oh no, there's one more flag one. Look at that. You lucky people. Tell me, is this the flag of Fiji or the British Indian Ocean Territory? Have another timer. Yes, everyone's technically dead because of the pet things, but we're doing one more flag just to see if they can make it. Actually, there might be another cake that we didn't do. Not Poland, yeah. Everybody says the British Indian Ocean Territory, and you are correct. Congratulations. And then we did that cake. There is another cake. We're going to do another round of cake or not cake. Which one is cake? Please select. I'll give you another timer. But, tell you what, everyone's dead. But if you get this correct, I will give you a life back. Everybody's saying 1 is cake. Let's have a look. Are you correct? It is cake! Well done. You can all have a life back. Sure. Why not? Congratulations. Everybody comes back to life. I think that's all of the games that I had. But what we can do is another death game. I can pull up. Tell you what, I will give you a choice, chat. Do you want to do marbles or do you want to do tabs again? It's up to you. I would give you the option. Harpers wants marbles. Dolly wants marbles. Andy Pants wants marbles. Marbles. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do a final marbles. Let's go. But it looks like everybody came back to life. So you're all the same. There we go. Here's marbles. Go to race. I'm gonna hit random. This is apparently 1 minute and 10 seconds long. Sure. Here we go. Pull up the full thing so you can see it. There we go. Type !play if you want to compete. And then whoever wins the whole thing because everybody's dead. Yeah, there we go. Angelina Ems, if you want to compete, you can, but if you do win, I'll give whoever came second the VIP. It's got a fun Plinko board, moving bits, a jump, elevators, loop-de-loops, spinning things. There's plenty of chance for people to fall off the edge. So, we'll see. I don't see Andy Pants yet. Yeah, you might need to hit !play again. Because... there you go. Now you're in. Is that everyone? Golden Cats? Ems? Amras? Sure. Well, okay. This is going to be the final race. These competitors. Winner takes all. Let's go. Harper's starting higher up than everyone else. Let's see, it's Andy Pants, Amras in the lead at the moment. Only just behind. Angeline's in with a chance, but is already a winner. Amras has died. Taken the jump too long and just straight off the edge. And Pants with a solid lead. Harpers and Zoom Zoom have gone up an elevator. I don't think that's going to pay off in the long run. They're so far behind. Andy Pants still in the lead. Angeline, Donnie Darkstar. Zoom Zoom's also fallen off. Harpers is so far behind. Angeline, then Donnie, then Andy Pants. And some 7 Cats going in behind. Oh, Donnie. Andy Pants has fallen off. Angeline is stuck behind the spinny thing. Donnie's going around a figure of 8. Everyone else is stuck. It looks like it's Donnie's game to lose. He could still fall off the edge. Ooh. I don't see how Donnie Darkstar can lose this one. Straight into the bucket. Good job. Tarpus and Icy 7 Cats still miles behind. Ems and Angeline. Gonna come in. LinkTree again. And then Harper's so far behind. Still beating the people who fell off. But congratulations. Donnie, you managed to survive the harrowing trials of trivia and murder games and marbles. And you get to win, you get to join the winner's circle. Congrats. Let's get another doll, this shark. This shark is you. Need to make space.
Darkened highway, late at night.
Shark goes there.
I can't keep driving, it don't feel right.
Text.
I take the exit, just looking for a place to stay.
Wrong font.
There's only moonlight,
Right
the
font.
sky is black. I'm really lost, but I can't turn back. What's that?
Here are your victors. Chat. Gaze upon them in chat with their special diamonds and despair that you do not have on yourself. But maybe we'll do more like this. Another trivia night where you too can win VIP in the chat, which is basically meaningless, but you do get a diamond. Thanks for being here, everyone. This was a good day. As some people suggested, I did have a lot of fun putting it together. It's a trip to hell. This is like the spiritual successor to the lockdown quiz streams. I also really enjoyed that. I'll have to think of something else to do. Albert, you still feel like a winner anyway. Good job. Congratulations. As long as you feel like a winner. The new Jackbox pack came out recently. Maybe we'll do that sometime. I still haven't played the last one as well. So yeah, we'll do more stuff like this in the future. Thanks for being here, everyone. A lot of fun. If you're around Tuesday for Halloween, if you're not out trick-or-treating or at a party or anything, I'm going to be doing a trick-or-treat stream. I'm going to spin a wheel full of tricks and treats, and I'm going to have to do each and every one of them. And then also, I'll do some other Halloween-y stuff. I might do some like horror tier lists, candy tier lists, Sporkle quizzes, anything we can think of. I might watch like your favourite clips from spooky movies, stuff like that. It'll be fun. So come hang out on Halloween if you want to. And then the rest of the week will be more games and things. I'm going to do Little Nightmares 2. More Cult of the Lamb, probably. Plate Up Halloween update. That's going to be fun. So yeah. Good times. Is there anybody to raise? Let's see who's on. Bendari's playing Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, so played the wheels. MG hate wheels. Well, they did kill me. The wheels give us, the wheels take us away. Thanks everybody. That was a good time. I'm still watching you. There you are. So long. Have a nice week. And I'll hopefully see you in it. Lots of love. Goodbye. Remember, I'm watching you, chat. Always watching. Okay. Bye then. Bye. Bye. See you soon. Bye. Bye.